Well, God damn it! God damn it! I cannot even start explaining what today has been like. So, at about 11, I'm like, oh, hey, the beta's gonna go live. I wonder if I should watch the Oxhorn stream. You know, he's already pretty far along. He was at the Greenbrier for that whole special event and everything, and that was so fucking great. You know, because he is special. He's a big-time YouTuber, all about the Fallout and the lore and all that good shit. Yes, I see you, chat. But instead, I'm like, no, I'm gonna focus as hard as I can to get stuff done, because I planned ahead for this. All Halloween night, while I'm entertaining the 2 trick-or-treaters that came by my house, in the background, I'm preloading, downloading Fallout 76 for fucking Bethesda launcher on my computer. Made all the room and everything. But then I come home an hour and a half late because I had to finish up some shit at work that I really didn't want to do, but I had to do because I don't have work tomorrow. And what do I find? Along with my time cut off from the beta, another hour and a half gone, then they have a new build for the beta that takes an hour and a half. And so right at 8, as soon as it was ending, I see this fucking screen. And I see that I just barely fucking missed it. Damn it. This is such a frustrating day. At least I have the next 2 coming up on this lovely weekend in the schedule. You can see at the upper right corner. You see, I'm not a PC gamer. I've explained this several times. I'm a filthy console noob. I've got my X-Boner control owner right here on the desk, all ready to go. It was all loading and moving around. Like, I bet I can even move the cursor. Let's see. Cursor. Maybe it's not connecting right now. Anyway, yeah, but no. This is why I like console games in the general sense. You've got it on a disc. You don't have to fucking ping a server or anything. Once you already go through the hassle of downloading it all, it's just there, ideally. So, anyway, I was hoping I might be able to get in an hour or 2 earlier in the week. I'm like, hey, maybe we can have like a mini cast, and then when they shut the servers down, then we'll just, you know, go off and do whatever. But no, you can't do that because you gotta finish the sheets and the drawings first. Fuck. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna let this run through the end of the song because, as I mentioned before, I think, well, I'm not sure if I mentioned it on stream, but I very much like the Fallout 76 theme song. This is very nice, in my opinion. Crank that up for me, too. I love the swell. The swell feels very Appalachian, like you're staring out over the nice rolling hills. See the smoke in the distance. I'm seeing in the chat something. Oh wait, the swell? Oh no, wait. Yeah! See? That's the good shit. Love that. I hope the rest of the score is like that. I very much look forward to getting the soundtrack, because overall, I know I've discussed this in the past, Fallout 4 was a bit of a disappointment for me. We're seeing now, since you're online, maybe you could try live streaming the FOE Flash game. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, let me see if we can do that. How do we do that? Servers are undergoing maintenance. You want to quit? Yes, I want to quit. Go the fuck away. Okay. All right. Don't you want to miss? You know what? Let's turn off display capture for a second till we get to the right screen. Don't want to accidentally go to something questionable. Okay, so where's the what is that called? The Little Pip Flash game. We could do some of that. It's like a side scroller, right? We're gonna do some kind of fucking game streaming now. I'm in the mood, thinking about it all damn day. Unironically using the Xbox controller is perfectly designed to fit in your hand. It's beautiful and wonderful. It's meant for gameplay. Shit, what is this called now? Fallout Equestria Flash game. There we go. Okay, by Impalalu. By Impala. By Chevy Impala. Yes, allow. Okay, can I full screen this? Can I full screen entertainment this? Oh yeah, of course it is in Russian. Fantastic. Come on. Enable hardware. Wait, no, don't enable hardware. Oh yeah, that's why I had to do the censorship, because of something in the favorites bar that might be related to a future project. I knew I had something in the back of my mind. Does this have audio? Oh, here we go, full screen mode. Come on. Come on. Shimon. Now it's not even loading for me. What the heck? English. Full screen. I'm not sure, guys. I'm not sure if it's loading. Stream this. I have the game open on my PS4 and can hear the music. Yeah, I know, right? I like the music. It's pretty sweet. You're looking for version 0.7. That's the latest. I have no... Oh, current version is here. Always translate Russian. Always. Unless you secretly speak it because you're a bot. Okay. I have Adobe Flash Player. Just run fucking Flash already. I know Chrome doesn't like to play nice with Flash anymore. Yeah, I know it's not secured. It's Russian. That's the whole point. There we go. Okay. Come on. All right. I think that's good. Here we go. Fallout Equestria remains. Ooh, that is good music. I like that. Who did the score for this? Okay, you guys have to guide me through now. New game. Let's go normal. Customize, now we'll leave it generic Pip. Normal difficulty is intended for the more experienced players. Oh, maybe not then. You start with playing 100 health points and 20 plus per level. Characters receive additional traumas if faints and is returned to checkpoint. Difficulty is more or less balanced. It's very easy mode. Oh wait, here we go. Actually, let's go up first. On high difficulty, you have to act very carefully to survive. You start by playing with 70 health points, plus 15 per level. Character gets even more trauma and then faints and is returned to the checkpoint. Doctor's care costs more. Bleeding and poisoning lasts twice as long. Teleportation to the base camp from the checkpoints is not available. Enemies are generally stronger. And autosave slot will be overwritten. Okay, it looks like that's standard. Super hard mode is designed for fans with the toughest hardcore. Okay, so basically this is all way too fucking hard for me. Let's go super easy, because I like to get the feel. Little Pips. Drug. Oh, really? Okay. Damn. You know what? Contractions are our best friend. Lil Pips. Ha! There we go. Lil Pips PTM dealer. And okay, well now you need some kind of like PTM looking. Oh, no clothes? Okay, stay naked then. Whatever. Be that way. Oh, that's where these came from. I always wondered who made those sprites and for what. Oh, I used those for a long time in like in concept kind of ideas. Okay, so what is the oh yeah, it's WASD, right? Yeah. What's jump? Okay. Okay. Holy shit, I haven't done keyboard gaming in a fucking long time. I think the last one was like an RTS Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds, probably from freaking not the 90s. It was late 2000s, I think. Oh yeah, thank you. Okay, here we go. Now we're getting the assistance. Press W to climb upstairs. Press S to get down, and W to stand up. Okay. Check inside all sorts of containers and you might stumble on across your journey. This cabinet probably contains something very interesting. Come closer. Move your cursor over it and press E to look inside. I found a cog wheel. Okay. I want to see what's down here now. Oh. Okay. Oh, it's fucking nothing. All right. The wooden wall at the end of the corridor looks quite rotten. It can probably be broken with a couple strong kicks. Come closer and then press F. Press F to pay respect to the wall. Oh. See, you guys get to see me look like an idiot with computer games. What in the hell? What is this? Turn around and make a more powerful kick. What the heck? If I face it, she kicks backwards, and if I turn around, she punches forwards. Oh my gosh, are you fucking kidding me, Pip? Oh, it's in the direction of your cursor. Okay, I got it now. Okay, and then E. I'm gonna guess this is another beat the shit out of it? Or no? I'm gonna die so quickly once an actual enemy appears. Okay. I don't want to ignore you either, chat. I'll keep checking you. This is why I'm on easy mode, because I'm split brain here. Also, I'm enjoying a nice Nuka-Cola. Does everyone remember the Nuka-Cola recipe? It's Coca-Cola, and then some kind of cream soda, and then Mountain Dew. Now, I prefer a classy Nuka-Cola, so I get the sugar, the original cane sugar Mountain Dew. That's the, fuck, what's it called? Throwback Mountain Dew. And then, what the fuck what'd I just do? Did I tab? Okay. Throwback Mountain Dew, and then you get, well, here it's Mexican, but basically you get any Coca-Cola that's also cane sugar, and so California, it's almost like a short term. It's you just get Mexican Coke, because they don't tolerate the stupid bullshit high fructose corn syrup, which is so horribly bad for you. Use telekinesis to lift and move stuff around. Do this with Q. Okay. Oh. Well then. Okay. What? Okay. Come on. Kick it. Just fucking kick it. This one's not gonna open. Oh, okay. 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 What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Okay, so Mexican Coke, which has the nice cane sugar, and then you also... My personal favorite cream soda is IBC. So you just get one part of each. Mountain Dew, cream soda, and Coca-Cola, and you got yourself a Nuka-Cola. Ooh. This is nice music. Listen to that. Let's turn that up for everyone. Attention, you're picking up a signal, Little Pip's PTM dealer. Level 1, experience very easy. Connection established. Weapons, armor, equipment, ammunition, information. This is the life-saving system by Ministry of Arcane Sciences. Oh, I get it. So this is the save, essentially. This is our save point. The pit buck is currently unavailable. Okay, so good. Tab it. A life-saving system by Ministry of Arcane Sciences. Do. You're successfully registered. In case of critical hazard, yeah. So it's the vitality tanks from fucking BioShock. Ooh, I love the aesthetic. Look at that back wall. That's a really nice back wall. Oof. Very nice. Is this a... Yeah. Okay, now let's take... So again, see what you guys are saying. So, when you first start the game, you'll start out at the technical tunnels, which are designed to teach you the basics. Yes, that has been helpful. In determined by range, I'm guessing that's range, you'll need to level up in order to obtain better chances of not screwing up. I didn't know this was like a long haul kind of game. I thought it was just like a side-scroller, like, platform. Sup, how's it going, bitches? This is better than the 3D version of the game. Well, you know, and to be fair to Ashes of Equestria, they did have a taller drink of water. But that's sort of the whole, you know, lesson of the story, isn't it? It's great expectations. Live within your means. Whatever you do, do not right-click for sats. I've encountered a bug that causes your controls to stop working altogether. Oh, that sucks. Since magic is in the lore of Fallout Equestria, I will take that. Another minor bug they don't think they've managed to fix yet. Keep facing the wall and press F to hoof strike. Oh, yeah. So this is catching up. Oh, yeah. Instead of cane sugar, Mexican cola has the other white sugar. No, you're thinking of Colombian cola. Something else entirely. I hate how in Fallout Equestria they named the Pit Boy Pit Buck and Vertibird Vertibuck. Just call them what they are. Yeah, I don't know. It kind of goes back to the pronouns thing. not that pronouns thing, but the pronouns thing with like every pony and some pony and that stuff. And now it's every creature. It's like they're sentient beings. You can use somebody and someone and, you know, stuff like that. You know, personhood, like when I think of the word person, I don't think human per se, you know. I don't think bipedal ape or whatever, you know. I'm not going to call like chimpanzees persons either unless they're sufficiently intelligent, which, you know, getting there. But no, it's a concept of sentience. Personhood is that it's a moral agent kind of being. That's how I've always thought of it. Maybe it's just from the frickin' ethics class I took in college where they go into Kant and all that stuff. But yeah, so anyway. I don't think you guys actually want me to play this because it's just going to take my attention away and I'm going to suck at it and it's going to be embarrassing to watch. Really, really embarrassing. Chest is locked, so Q is telekinesis, and E is hold to lockpick, success chance 50. Okay, I guess we're... Okay. I guess it worked. Okay. Ooh. You have a crowbar you can use as a weapon and break stuff as well. That's pretty sweet. Alright, what are we breaking? I don't think there's a way through there. Is it this, it's this wall, isn't it? Looks like it's solid. Yeah. Okay. I'm guessing all these gears and stuff are gonna come into play later on, aren't they? Man, she can really hop, can't she? Is this the fucking moon? Is this the moon stable that Vermont and, that Vermont always wanted to make for Terminal Secrets? Failed to open. Failed to open lock, okay. Try the pick, and if it fails, just break it. Okay, at least you should have done that the first time. Yeah. Come on. Come on, move, bitch. Okay, there we go. It's way more fun anyway. Oh, is this, come on now. Okay. Alright, now let's get along, little doggy. Okay, that was a mistake. Okay, see, I feel like I'm being bad to the chat, because I can't split my attention. It's hard to both game and commentary. That was another option I was thinking of if I did the Fallout 76 and then did a stream was I could get used to the game a little bit, work a little bit ahead, and then for like the Saturday beta test or whatever, then we could chat a little bit. Oh my god, this is embarrassing. See, this is the other thing, is I'm not good at video games. I'm not a gamer, man. I'm a Fallout user. I'm a a player of Fallout. God damn it. This is come on. So alright. That sound. It's a nice solid chunk to be honest. Did I hurt myself? Oh fuck. Come on. It's not that heavy. Oh my gosh, no. Alright, a little bit more center. Okay, and then a little bit more over. Okay. See, this is horrible. You're like fingering the keyboard when you could have a nice, properly formed controller within your fingers, which is ergonomically designed for a hand rather than this. I feel like I'm like typing, but really like shit. Okay. See, I kind of want to kill one of them with one of the crates actually. But I'm not sure if I can do that. Oh yeah, the flush, I think. Medical. Yeah, like how they named Jet Dash, and it made me mad because it took me a while to figure out it was Jet. Oh yeah, that's the other thing, is it's not perfectly clear on what was what originally. Secret spoiler, you get a lightsaber in the game? Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's reaching the point of fan service, which I understand with a game like this. Oh, is Needle in the chat? Oh god. Okay. You want me to open up the skip? I can do that. Oof, quit your job? What? Okay, let's load up. Wait, no. No. Don't load up there. Okay. Okay, do you want a Needle? I have the Skype open. Okay. Okay, here we go, fam. Okay, here's the tricky thing now is... Hello? Needle?
Hello.
Okay, let me turn this off. Fuck, this is loud. I'm gonna have to kill it. Okay, there we go. How are you?
I'm good. I quit my job.
Yeah, I saw that in the chat. What's going on, fam?
So I was tired of it. I'd been working on getting a new job since July.
Okay.
And it was as a app coder, fixer, breaker type thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So basically I'm going to be working for a gambling app, and my job is to break the app and fix it, and then have a customer break it and then fix it again, kind of thing.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. So I've been trying to get this job since July. I went through the whole interview process and We had an in-person interview. We had a phone interview. They said that everything was good to go. We just needed to start the actual drug test and background process and everything.
Yeah.
And then they dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh no.
They stopped answering emails. They stopped answering calls. I had the main guy's phone numbers. So I texted him. I was just like, hey, what's going on? Eventually, I just kind of dropped it and gave up and was like, fuck it, whatever.
Oh, no.
Right? So, about a month and a half ago, they emailed me again, and they're like, hey, we know it's been a while, but the reason why we haven't been able to hire you is because corporate said no. I guess corporate was putting a stop on them being able to employ new people, not just me, just pretty much everybody that they needed. They've been running on a skeleton crew of about 3 people for the past 6 months.
Oh, damn.
Right? And so they've needed new people, and because my background is in tech support and cell phones and applications and things like that, they really wanted me. So I went and I had another in-person interview about 3.5, 4 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. And on my way to the interview, it was just a total shit show. I went through a construction zone, and my tire got popped because a nail went through it.
Oh, no.
So the moment I got there, I said, I know you guys are making an exception and doing a 7 a.m. Interview for me because I have to go to my other job, and I really appreciate it, but I really got to call AAA. My tire is popped, and it's totally screwed, and I still got to get to the other job. And they're like, all right, no big deal. Go ahead, call AAA. Get that taken care of. We can do your interview while the guy's fixing your car. Cool. Called AAA. Everything was good. Guy got there. He started putting my tire on. I got the tire out of the back of my car, and he goes, okay, I need to put your tire, the bad tire, back in your car so you can take it to go get repaired. All right, cool. I locked my keys in the car.
Oh, no.
He's like, all right, not a big deal. You know, we'll call a locksmith. It's free. It's on AAA's dime because it's still part of the same call. Don't worry about it. I said, all right, cool. Cool. Awesome. Fantastic. Went and had my interview while he was calling the locksmith.
Oh, okay, reconnecting?
Yeah, we're good in a second. Skibble, what did you do?
It should be reconnected.
Skibble. Oh, it's back up.
Yeah, you're waiting for the lag, which is like 20 seconds.
Right? So, got to my job about 45 minutes late, and it fucking sucked. About a week later passed, and they're like, all right, so we're going to go the background check process and the drug test. And I said, all right, cool. Where do I need to go in order to do my drug test? What do I got to give you to do the background test? Blah, 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 blah. And did my whole spiel. And then we started having issues with the drug test place.
Oh, no.
They were not setting up an appointment for whatever reason. And then they were like, okay, we can set up an appointment, but first we got to mail you this, and then you got to give this to Needle, and then Needle's got to sign it and give it back to you, and then you got to mail it back, and if you want it expedited, you have to pay $20 in order for us to expedite it. And so Cameron, the guy who's going to be hiring, was like, you know what? Fuck it. We're not going to do the drug test. I'm just going to take you at your word and say that you never do drugs. Cool, 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 cool.
All right.
I was like, all right. Sweet. That works for me. So then we had to wait for the background check to go through. And for whatever reason, the background check took about a week and a half, even though for other people it took a couple days.
Yeah.
So we don't know why it took so long. I was supposed to put in my 2-week notice before I went to my brother's wedding, and I didn't end up getting notification that the background check went through until the day after my brother's wedding. The next day I would be coming home, and then the day after that I'd be going to work. So Tuesday I put in my 5-day notice because I was supposed to start on the 5th, so this coming Monday. But then they're like, you know what you can do is you can just take a week, relax, you can start on the 12th, not a big deal. And I was like, you know what, I can take that. I can take a week, I can afford a week. I have plenty of savings put away to cover rent if I'm short because, paychecks. So cool. So now I'm good.
All right. So new job is secure? You're not stuck in an interim or anything?
Nope, I'm not stuck in an interim, and I'm actually really happy that I'm going to be working at this other place because the previous job, I was a temp.
Oh, yeah. So it's already like borrowed time.
It's already borrowed time, but they say that they don't fire people unless they do something grossly negligent, something ridiculously, insanely bad. But the agency that I was working through, the lady who I was supposed to be reporting to, she was very, very rude. My supervisor at my job would be like, oh yeah, you're doing great, there's this one little thing that you need to improve on, you fix that, you're golden. I said, all right, cool. And then I would get a monthly review that reviewed 2 months back. And she would say, oh, well, it looks like in June you had this issue. And it's like, that's great, but now it's August. Why are we talking about issues that I had in June? Are those still an issue? Oh, well, I don't know if those are still an issue. Are they still an issue? It's like, I'm asking you, because you're the one who's telling me that the issues that I had in June are still an issue. I don't know what to do now. And she goes, oh, well, if they're no longer an issue, then that's fine. Keep doing what you're doing. And I'm like, then why are you bringing it up? It's August. Why are we talking about shit that happened in June? And then in July, September, in September, she's like, oh, in July, it looks like you were $11 short to meet your quota. Why were you $11 short? I don't know. Maybe because I didn't get enough late fees or something. I don't know.
$11?
It's $11. Like, our quota was $3,000 per hour. I was $11 short of $3,000 per hour.
Gosh.
And so I was just like, you know what? I'm so done. So my last day was supposed to be tomorrow. But I spent about 15 minutes listening to a woman call me the N-word.
What?
Right? She was mad at me because I wouldn't waive a fee. It's like we've waived 75% of her late fees and she's never paid a late fee. She's just had them building on her account and then been asking us to waive them every single time she called in. And I told her, I said, ma'am, I'm not going to do this because you've accrued $700 worth of late charges. $750 worth of late charges. We've waived 500 of those. You have $250 late charges left. You need to pay the rest of those. I'm not going to waive the rest of those. And she goes, you know what? You fuck. And then all kinds of expletives. And I'm just like, ma'am, I'm going to have to. And then she started screaming over me. I said, ma'am, please. And she started screaming over me again. And my boss told me that if somebody starts screaming over you and doesn't let you say, if you can't keep your language professional, I will be disconnecting this call. I am forced to listen to them. So she screamed at me for 15 minutes.
Oh my
Or
gosh.
5 minutes. Stopped. I said, ma'am, I understand you're upset, but... And then the expletive started again for another 7 minutes. And then she stopped. And then I said, ma'am, I'm going to really have to ask you to keep your language professional. And then more expletives. And then I was like, all right, after this call, I am going home.
Wow.
And I am done. So I emailed my supervisor. I said, after the call that I just had, I'm not coming in tomorrow. Thank you so much for the opportunity to let me work here. Have a nice day. I turned in my badge and I'm not going back.
Yeah, that sounds a bit frustrating. Just a little bit.
I would love to call and argue my bill with Butterfly Stitch. Ha.
See, I couldn't do any kind of like that kind of industry, and pretty much any kind of service industry. I like being able to work with things that are, you know, stationary, non-sentient.
Oh yeah, Needle is a bill collector. Yes, and I hate it.
But now you're like a game tester. That's a lot more fun.
Game tester, fixer, you know.
Thing.
It's nice because I don't really interact with customers other than on the phone or on the emails.
Oh, so you still have some kind of like contact like role or function?
Yeah, emails.
Okay.
So I'm like,
that's
all right,
not
cool. Emails, social media, things like that. So I was like, I can do that. I'm okay with that. I want to fucking die.
Yeah, as long as it's not any more of that.
Because I can't handle that. I can handle people yelling at me if I'm allowed to talk back.
Yeah, if you can't, that's just that's insane. Like the frustration and like just unsettling.
Mm-hmm. I had one lady. So everybody, hello, welcome to Confessions of a Debt Collector.
Oof.
Right? So I had one lady call in. She had called us a week before and made a payment, but we have a couple of different systems that we use in order to take payments, and they require us to copy and paste the account number, and it links all of the banking information to their account. The previous representative would you accept a virtual hug? Yes, virtual hugs are great, thank you. The previous representative who had helped her took the account that they had been previously working. So the account before her, let's say her name was Jenna. Instead of using Jenna's account, she used John's account and John's banking information and took the payment that way. And so I told the lady, I said, hey, so, you know, she got on the phone and I'm required to say, thank you for calling, blah, blah, blah. My name is Needle. How may I assist you? And they're like, oh, well, I got to do this. And I said, okay, well, it looks like you have like a total amount due of $100. And I had to go through that whole spiel, tell them how far past due and how much they owe. I'm required to do that. Before I could even say, you are currently 10 days past due or whatever, she says, don't you fucking start treating me like I am one of those 60-day past due bitches. I make my payment on time every month. You should know better than to talk to me like that. Ma'am, you've had your car for 5 months. I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but it's not hard to make 5 payments in a row.
Yeah.
And she goes, you know what? I made a payment on this day, and I want to know why it's not applied to my account. Well, ma'am, it looks like the previous representative used somebody else's banking information and made...
gosh.
Right? It looks like they used somebody else's banking information and it was applied to their account. So, John, you made a payment for John's account and not a payment for yours. See? Aren't you right? You were wrong. You were wrong. I made a payment and you were wrong. Don't you look dumb? Don't you look like a dumbass? Don't you look stupid? What the fuck is your problem that you didn't know that that's what happened? I said, ma'am, nobody would have known that that's what happened if they hadn't looked right at it. And you were the one who verified that this was your banking information. I did not do that. I did not. Don't you lie to me. Ma'am, yes, you did. Because when we take a payment, we are required to say, I have account ending in 1234. Are you an authorized signer on that account? When the representative asked if you were an authorized signer on account 1234, you said yes. Your account ends in 4321. Your account ends in 4321. It doesn't end in 1234. So you told them, this is not my fault. Don't you put that on me, you stupid little bitch. Just take my fucking payment and shut the fuck up. All right, fine. I'll take the payment. Yeah, and I know you're going to waive that goddamn late fee, aren't you? You didn't get a late fee. You'll get a late fee if a payment isn't made today. Well, what kind of fee did I get on my account? What kind of credit reporting? Nothing. You didn't get anything. We were able to fix this up before anything happened. Yeah, but don't you fucking talk to me like that, you little bitch! So I was like, all right. Okay, I'll take a payment. Go ahead and start taking the payment. And she goes, yeah, now you dumb cunt, you better shut the fuck up and send me over to a goddamn supervisor. And I said, ma'am, we've been on the phone for 30 minutes. It is now 7:30. We closed 30 minutes ago. There is no supervisor available to speak with you. You know what? Fuck off! Then have somebody call me in the morning. I'll have somebody call you back in the next 24 to 48 hours. And then she hung up on me and stopped talking. And then I started crying.
Yeah, it's I mean it's wearing. I definitely wouldn't I wouldn't like that either.
Yeah. So yeah. Everyone's like, who's this? Needle?
New phone, who dis?
New voice, who dis? That means I'm doing it well. Nobody knows who I am when I use my real voice. That means I'm doing it right.
There you go.
Needle's voice sounds like Mickey Mouse. Oh!
I think the best Mickey Moist, oh god.
Mickey Moist.
The best Mickey Mouse parody voice was still, I think it's Trey Parker from that one South Park episode where he's kicking the Jonas Brothers around. That was pretty good.
Oh my god, if we can get Lucas on, he's at work right now, but he does the best impression of that.
Oh yeah.
And he'll have conversations between himself and Minnie.
Oh.
We went to Disneyland. My love and I went to Disneyland.
Disney World?
Disneyland. And he starts saying, oh, go fuck yourself. Mickey, don't you start saying things like that. There are children. Oh, fuck you, you stupid whore. And I'm like, no!
Damn, it's like an Adult Swim sketch.
And we were in Disneyland.
Yeah. where there are actual children around, and you can't actually probably get thrown out of the park if you do that too loud.
I was like, stop!
If you like harass actual children.
Oh my god, it was so bad because he does it really convincingly.
Yeah.
So I would feel bad for children who actually thought that he was supposed to be Mickey Mouse.
No, that's a whole separate story. Those Disney like park mascot I forget, they have some kind of formal name too, like barista or whatever. The costume characters at Disneyland, they are so damn dedicated. They have to stay perfectly in character anytime they're outside. It's pretty incredible.
I was such a dork. I got to meet the girls who do Anna and Elsa.
Oh, yeah.
And I got so stupidly excited. I don't even know why, because they essentially do what I do.
You just run up to them and start singing Let It Go until they walk away.
And so I was standing there, and Lucas took my picture, and Lucas is like, "You're the biggest dork. Why are you so excited about this?" And I was like, "Because they do what I do, and they're pretty."
I mean, yeah.
Because they're pretty. If only he could throw his voice. God, no. Don't make him learn other skills.
Yeah, that's another behind the scenes of doing any kind of like live stage drama is then as soon as you're backstage and just like, you know, you're going in and out of costumes and stuff, everyone's basically like wearing the same thing. It's all the same dancers shorts and all the same sort of sports bras. It's like you're almost like that's more of a costume actually.
Yeah.
God, good times.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if I told you. I think I told you. I think I did tell you. I'm moving back to California.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
Yeah.
Getting out of Portland.
Yeah. It's not going to be for a while, though, but plans.
So with this new job, is that like a mobile kind of job where you can work from another location, or you got to switch that out for something else then?
So I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. I'm hoping that is, because from what I saw, it's essentially just answering emails and things like that, so it looks like all I would need access to is a computer and internet.
That'd be good.
Yo, DJ, are you the one in real life? Yeah, I hope so. I mean, their main headquarters is in LA, which is around where we're looking.
Yeah, LA's a big area. There's lots of different sides to it.
Yeah. Yeah! You guys keep bloody streaming while I'm at work. Well, fuck yourself. Stop it. Not allowed to work anymore.
Yeah. At least we're streaming more often. That's fun.
We're trying to. I'm off all next week. You down for a crazy marathon stream?
I'm on a business trip all next week, as I told you guys a month and a half ago.
And then it will be a needle stream.
Okay.
Needle, don't read my comments, please, and thank you. Fuck you, Logan.
So
I will read whatever I want.
So there are Fallout 6 beta times on Saturday and Sunday that I'm hopefully going to make use of. But yeah, maybe then one of the weekends. You know what? Do you work Veterans Day or not? Are you working that weekend?
What day is Veterans Day?
A week from Monday.
I think so.
Oh, okay. Not everyone has that off. What I was going to say is some time when we have time and we can stay up late if it happens, got to do another What the Fic. Got to. It's been too long.
Oh, the needle stream. I will do a needle cast. It will be all needle and I will just talk.
Excuse me.
Do what Skype does and just talk.
I'm pretty sure Needlecast is the thing from Altered Carbon. I'm pretty sure.
Yes, yes, it is. Needlecast is a thing.
It is a thing. I finally sat down and watched that 1 hour Cyberpunk 2077 demo from August, and whoo! I don't know why I waited so long. That was a thrill ride. I very much enjoyed that.
Have you watched the Altered Carbon on Netflix?
I watched about half of it. I ended up stopping in the middle, just like, I don't know. It didn't keep me plugged in, so to speak.
I actually, it was weird because I decided to listen to the audiobook as I'm watching the show. So it gave me this really trippy sense of deja vu because I thought I had already watched this. And I was like, wait, no, this is the chapter that I just listened to. I need to stop this.
I love the way they portrayed the hotel. The hotel AI was really great.
Oh my god, Poe! I love Poe.
Yeah.
Because like in the book, it's supposed to be like a female, and he's supposed to be like super happy and perky.
Oh, I forgot that part. I only read half the book too, to be honest.
I like it. I really like the way that they went about actually doing the show. It's pretty good. I like it.
I think what broke it off for me was, although it is sci-fi and like the future and stuff, once they actually start going back and forth to other planets, it's like the cyberpunk like aura disappeared for me, and it became more of like a Mass Effect. That's ultimately where it broke down for me, was when it was doing the flashbacks of them on like the other planet and stuff. Like I get it, but it's like it's not my flavor of cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk.
With all of this time on my hands, I'm probably gonna make more EAST Corp patches. I gotta send you one.
I'm excited for more Wasteland Survival Guides too, to be honest. The last couple have been really good.
Thank you. I tried.
I actually went through, like I mentioned in our director's chat, I went through the whole playlist the other day, and it was like, I couldn't believe how far we come, first of all. And then second of all, it was like, just having that big continuity. I'm so excited now to just get everything in that proper order that we've been working out.
If you guys want to hear something crazy, listen to the very first Wasteland Survival Guide and then listen to the most recent one.
Yeah, you know.
I did that and I was like, oh god, I was terrible.
I mean, maybe just, you know, if we re-record it, maybe just the first 4, that's all.
I'll have to listen to them and see if there's any ones that I actually really want to re-record.
Yeah, it's up to you too. Any other ones you wanted to do? Because I finally have a good system in place for how I'm going to transition it from chapter to chapter. So I think it should work out nice. And
can you make Wasteland Survival Guide Stroopy sound like a ghoul? Oh, jeez.
Well, that's the clever workaround, is because it's her reading it in her head, because she's already lost her tongue. She still has her own voice in her head. She's not in, you know, she still has an inner voice. I kind of want to
try it though, cause like it would be like this, but with a little bit of rust.
Yeah, it's like you already are doing. A little bit of
rust to it. My name is Derpy.
It's all about the way you do it, Smooth Skin. You just gotta put yourself out there.
Does anybody know what happened to my last 2 hairs?
That was actually pretty good. That sounds like one of the Underworld bitches. Just kidding. No, I'm playing through Fallout 3 again, so I've been doing Underworld quests.
I've been playing New Vegas.
I would have been playing 76 if I didn't have to fucking work 2 hours late today. God damn it.
No, Needle sounds like the textbook definition of a nerd. What are you mumbling about? You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What happened?
Dead.
Just Rose won't leave me alone, and I'm very allergic to her.
When do we think Wasteland Survival Guide will end? Well, we're barely over the halfway point, to be honest. In terms of what's written, I think we still have like 20 chapters to go, to be honest. Something like that. We still have quite a bit. Because I number them internally for myself. It's sort of my own consistency. So, I'm looking here at Balefire, Taint, and Pink Cloud was episode 25. Although technically I counted the foreword as chapter 0. So we're like 26-ish, depending on how you count the Traps episodes. And then, yeah, probably another like 20 or so I think at the end we're gonna have like 50. It's gonna be a very almost a round number like that, like 50. So yeah, we still got quite a bit coming. No, I haven't checked out New California yet because I fucking suck with PC gaming, and so I have gotten in the past. I've gotten the games to load the games from the mini nuke what did they call it, anniversary pack or whatever, the mini nuke box that had the PC game versions, but I could not get the damn Nexus mods to work at all. I'm like an Xer tier in terms of capability with technology for that kind of thing. So yeah, so it looks good though. If I could magically get all the mods to work, I would play New California. I definitely want to check out Miami, the new Cascadia sounds fun, Frontier, all the big ones for sure. It's actually very impressive what the what some of these modders can do. Just like, you know, their own sort of DLC. But yeah.
Dealing with a roommate.
Yeah, that's the other thing will be nice about moving to California. His roommate will be someone, you know.
I actually don't mind being around.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like yelling at my cat, and he goes, "Oh, I'm very allergic to your cat. You told me you haven't had issues in months."
Oh God, now Vermont's in the chat. Vermont, you can always hop on the call if you want.
Vermont, I am gay for you, bitch.
Yeah, the modders do make better shit than Bethesda. It's actually surprising how I mean, it's like the community in general, like Fallout fans have like, and Elder Scrolls and whatever, they sort of accepted it as like a natural part of the process, but it's like they're pushing it. They're always pushing it, you know. And really, the only thing Bethesda does right is that they aren't as horrible as like an EA or an Ubisoft or one of these other companies.
Ubisoft.
So it's yeah, it's a very precarious line that ZeniMax walks.
Betamax?
Yeah, the over company.
Betamax.
Yeah, it is Betamax right now.
Hi, Patty. Hi.
Betamax is really an interesting story, actually, because the that first format war between Betamax and VHS, because if I remember right, Betamax was made by Sony, and VHS as a format was made by Panasonic, if I remember right. And the thing that ultimately settled the format war between the two of them was which tape the pornography industry would adopt. And at some point, one of them just was like, hey, the VHS is like smaller and easier to carry around, you know, so you can carry around lots of them. So VHS won it out.
Needle needs a gay lover named Pincushion. So, I actually have an OC named Pincushion.
There you go.
But it's not very well drawn out, so I don't have a lot of art of her.
Deeper lore.
Yeah, right? She's got, the part of the Needle lore is that she makes pony plushies. She makes pony plushies, and she brings them to life with her magic. So she's got like an army of little tiny ponies that follow her. So one is named Pincushion, one is named Yarnball, and one is named Spool Thread. Thread spool. That's what it was. So I actually did like this whole thing with like a needle background, and then I stopped.
Yeah, it's
wasn't going anywhere. It was getting a little too meta for my taste, so I stopped.
The lore got too deep. Yeah, no, it's pretty sweet. I actually forgot what we were talking about before.
My roommate being a shithead.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's why I for the longest time when I first moved out, I was like, I'd rather live in a box than have to deal with roommates if I can help it. So it's worked out. I found comfortable boxes. It's pretty fucking weird.
You're pretty fucking weird.
Damn it, Susan. Come on, Susan, get your shit together.
All right, Hank.
No, not you. Susan was Jozniak, the YouTube lady.
Oh, I've been watching King of the Hill.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's always great. Yeah, stream died, F. Press F to pay
Joke's
respects.
on you, Logan. I don't have periods.
Wait, what?
Logan said, remember when I made a rape joke and the needle went on her period and yelled at you for asking a question? I don't have periods.
Yeah, and that raises new questions.
Why don't I have a period?
Yeah.
I have an IUD,
Oh, yeah.
so I don't have babies
Yeah.
because babies for needle are bad.
Yeah.
I don't have periods, I have exclamation points. Yes, chaotic babies. That is accurate.
But yeah, so so hopefully he'll get some Fallout 76 on Saturday. That's the plan. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream that or not, though. I might just play it. I might just enjoy it because it's also embarrassing too, trying to like entertain and then when you're also playing a game, I feel bad because I feel like I'm like abandoning the stream. I instantly
You are abandoning the stream. You are a terrible streamer, Scandal.
Yeah, I instantly get this like nervous like anxiety, like there's too much dead air. You haven't said anything in the last 30 frames, 30 milliseconds. I don't know. Maybe it's just that was 90s radio though. Everything was wacky DJs and like the fast talking and very high. I don't know what you could say. High RPM, high word count.
High energy.
Fallout 76, The Elder Scrolls Online, the sequel. my favorite, like, mid-2000s meme was The Elder Scrolls Online, and it was the picture of that one grandma looking at the computer, like the stock photo. I laughed way harder at that when I first saw it than I should have.
You're a dork, Sky.
Oh, yeah. That's what makes the money.
Being a dork?
I mean, technically, that we're doing this crap.
Yo, if somebody pays me to be a dork all day, I will be a happy beetle.
Yeah. This is like an awesome time to be alive for dork. You think about it like in the classic days of like, 60s, 70s, like early Star Trek fandom and comic book fans and stuff. Those were all like still a thing. But these days, with the vector of the internet now, any type of person who is into any kind of fandom or dork thing like this, you have all these ways you can make your own music. You can draw your own art, make your own plushies or cosplay. It's like whatever skill you have, writing, obviously, fan fictions, you have all these avenues of not just exploring and expressing yourself, but then connecting with others who like the same crazy stuff and then connect to each other at conventions or even small meetups. And it's just like, it's really cool. Like, I hope that we have this kind of great, this kind of great open platform for the future.
So, I am trying to write more.
Nice.
And you saying fan fictions, I kind of want people to send me their OCs, and I will write shitty fan fictions about them.
Oh my gosh.
Will anybody be okay with that? Like, sending me a picture, just a picture that is it, nothing else, of your OC? And don't even tell me the name. And I will make up a really bad fan fiction for them. Actually, tell me the name. Give me the name. I'll take the name. But everything else, I want to write a shitty fan fiction about our fans' OCs.
I'm still open to commissions too. A little while ago we talked about doing the Stable 69 fan fiction. And I think I said I'd do an hour-long, like Ghoul Doctor length script and reading. It's just me, probably. and reading for $300. Or no, what was it? Damn it, what was it? I think the plan was just the script, just the story itself for $300, and then for $400 I'll read it like I've done for the, you know, whatever before, and it can be all nice and awkward, however they want it. I'll send reference from my OC via Twitter. Okay, there you go. Samuel Pierce incoming.
Sweet. Samuel is the best. Would that include backstories OCs have or not? So, I don't want to know shit about your OC. I don't want to know anything. I'm going to try to make up a backstory based off of the way that your OC looks.
She's gonna put them in the fucking Saw movies of fan fiction. Yeah, you look down at your little OC collection. I want to play a game.
I want to play a game. I want to play a game.
Derpy saw what you were writing in the chat.
Derpy saw what you were writing, and she will write an even worse fan fiction.
I actually have a whole. I'm not sure if even you knew this, but I've got a whole folder of all these Ghoul Derpy fan arts that like I reference whenever I write. Just to help like get in the character mind space. I'll like scroll through this while we're doing stuff. So that's pretty fun. Let's go ahead and drop those. It's by a whole bunch of famous artists.
Not sure. We're not sure when to send sketchy. But that's the fun part. You don't know what you're gonna get. It's like if you're gonna get it for free, I'm gonna write what I want to write. If you're gonna pay for it, I will write what you want to write.
Yeah, that's the trade-off.
Yeah, the trade-off is you get it for free. You get what you pay for.
Yeah. I'm going to have to delete all these eventually. This is going to stack up in my OBS.
OBS? Oh, you are doing things.
Yeah, I'm just little by little dropping them on screen.
Did I send you the one that Lucas did?
I am not sure, actually.
He tried to show me how to draw a good butt.
Oh my god.
Let me see if I can send it to you. I don't know if I still have it on my phone. Do. My spine. It hurts.
That's actually one thing I've paid more attention to than probably a lot of people realize. I'm very much trying to keep our version of Derpy very consistent. So it's like with the recent picture of her flying toward the screen, it's like it's got to have the right hole in the correct cheek and the right bad ear and all the, you know, the bones and stuff. It's got to be consistent. So this is Derpy's impression of herself.
Do I make a good me?
Oh, and then while we're at it, we'll drop the old Stable Tech 1 too. It's probably the best piece of art Stable Tech produced, to be honest. She didn't look half bad. I like her in the. I almost said onesie. The hell are those things called again? Tyveks? We called them Tyveks at one point. The maintenance suits. Those deals.
Those deals?
Those deals.
That's not it. That's poured.
Wait, did someone drop porn? I didn't drop porn.
Oh, Lucas drops porn all the time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He loves his prawn.
Yeah. Okay, anyway, so there you go, chat. That's my reference library for when I'm writing. The next one, at least in my roster, I'm very happy with. It's very is very useful. It's another very solid how to survive chapter. And I spent a lot of time researching it. I'm like, okay, how exactly would Derpy describe this. So that's pretty fun.
Which one is it?
I can't say. I don't want to spoil it out loud.
The one that you asked me to record earlier?
Yes. So
okay.
I'm excited about that. I think I'm down to 3 now that are left unread. So I got to write some more. We got to catch up. I have no idea what James is doing, because I'm pretty sure both of those people who aren't James have already written their chapters, right? And he hasn't written any more.
Both of those people who aren't James?
Yeah.
Where is that thing?
The thing with the thing. The thing with the thing hanging out.
Like, did I save it? Did I actually keep it? Well, he drew this, and it's kind of cute. I mean, it's kind of safe.
Kind of safe.
It's not too terrible. What do you want?
I think YouTube's policy is sort of similar to Facebook and etc., which is just no V and no nipples. Just
Here, you want a spooky needle?
Sure.
Spooky needle for Spooky Ween?
Yeah, for day after Spooky Ween. It was actually a very boring Halloween for me this year. I was like, I put all this effort into the Fallout Day stuff, and then I was like, Halloween's on a Tuesday. That sucks. Or Wednesday, whatever. You know, you can't do anything with that.
I sent it to you. Go look at the Spooky Ween.
An email or in Skype?
Skip.
I'm not seeing it yet.
What? That's rude.
Or what's... Oh, here we go. It's in your... Oh, yeah, that. Yeah, that turned out really well. Okay.
Right?
Save to. And... Okay. And then...
Is it possible to come up with the backstories with just an OC's name and nothing else? Yes. I will think of something.
That's part of the fun.
That's part of the fun. Needle draws plots. Needle doesn't draw plots. Needle boyfriend draws plots.
Okay, why is this not dragging? It's because this is JPEG, maybe? Okay, open with... Let's try saving it as a PNG. Paint is still one of the most useful programs in Windows.
Dusty!
Sometimes. Oh my gosh, is Dusty in the chat?
Least I can tell you the universe of the characters from... Sure, Sketchy, you can do that.
Okay, load for me now.
I'm just here
there
for
we
the
go.
note.
Okay,
Oh my
spooky on screen.
Needle Stitch, who's going to be on your Needle stream? I don't know. I haven't decided yet who wants to be on the Needle stream. I also haven't decided what I want to do during the Needle stream.
See, Thanksgiving is too America-centric, and so really I just treat the whole, like Christmas season began today. I'm sorry, everyone, but it's now officially Christmas season. And Thanksgiving is just this, like, midpoint, like festival. It's all in the fall continuum. The autumnal event. Autumnal Advent. There we go.
Advent?
There we go. It's pretty sweet. Plus, I finally, when I settled into this new place, I actually got Christmas decorations for the first time in like 5 years, and I was very, very happy with how festive my place ended up last year. So
Good job.
I'm excited to put those up again. Starting to plant roots, domesticating.
Can you bring Needles, Kane, and... Who the fuck is Needles, Kane, and Charlie Kane? Seriously.
That was a game, right? It's from some game. The radio's already playing Christmas songs. Yes, it is. Because, I mean, you know, there's nothing themed for Thanksgiving. There's a handful of specials. You got, like, Trains, Planes, and Automobiles, and Charlie Brown, and a few odd things. But it's too America-centric. It doesn't have the global reach of Christmas. That's right. This is America. Oh, that's right. From Twisted Metal. Needles Kane is the clown guy. I remember I played as him in the original Twisted Metal when me and my friend would smash each other to pieces on his PS1. Because that was the way our group of friends was, where it was like, I had all the Nintendo systems, and then I had one friend who had all the PlayStations, and then our other friend had the Segas, and he got a Dreamcast, and then the entire, all of Sega kind of went downhill after that.
DJ Pyrotechnics, if you want me to write you a Fallout-esque backstory, I'm going to write you just like the nervous guy in Fallout 4.
Oh, the radio guy?
Oh,
what is
it's pretty nice outside. I don't know if anybody's actually listening to this.
That's pretty great. I did find him endearing, even before I discovered his little quest in whatever. I thought it was a nice contrast for Three Dog. Oh yeah, all of the other reindeer. That was a good show. I had no idea that was Matt Groening until years later when I actually got into The Simpsons.
Sketchy, I keep telling you Twitter.
The Twitter.
Dusty's listening to Fallout or playing Fallout 4. Should I provide you some Wasteland Survival Guide voice in order for you to do the thing?
Yeah, go for it.
Dude, somebody still needs to put, Wasteland Survival Guide as a mod.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we have so many mods out there now. It seems like there's a couple. Oh, do we have
a
one
couple
mod?
What?
Oh, we do have
My
one
love
mod.
is returned. Hello, darling.
Hello. Ah, that's nice. I came here to remind everyone that Needle gay as fuck.
No, okay, you want to talk about gay as fuck? So, Vermont messaged me yesterday. Is it true you guys don't have blue Doritos?
Oh my god, yes.
And I was like, do you mean the cool range ones? And
You
he
shut
goes,
your mouth.
"No." And then he sends me a picture of their blue Doritos is the sweet chili Doritos.
Oh, I've
Yeah.
heard of those, yeah.
But
Yeah, they're fucking tasty.
in America, ours is purple. Because our
In
Doritos are
America,
in America,
in the land of freedom.
America.
Okay. This is the worst news I've heard in all my life, Needle.
Yeah, localization sucks, where it's like a lot of different country markets get like weird specialty items, and then sometimes, if they determine it was popular enough, then they'll bring it to the States. So like Surge, for instance, the popular radical 90s drink from Coca-Cola, that started off as a local like Scandinavian drink called Urge, I think, and then took off.
So yes, Needle got an education in how South Africans say certain things yesterday.
What?
Yeah.
That you call blue purple?
So I asked him, so he was saying that there are different sayings that they say, basically swear words. So I was asking him how to pronounce it, and I was spelling it phonetically, like how you would speak it.
Mm-hmm.
And he would correct me with proper pronunciation. And I'm like, why the fuck don't you do this whenever you have us pronounce shit in untypical?
Yeah, I think
because I expect you to pronounce those words. Those are easy words.
They're not easy words, Vermont.
They're easy words. The most complicated word I've ever thrown at any of you in a script was calistage, and that's just because that does not have a phonetic pronunciation.
Yes, it does.
Though it doesn't. The zh part can't be done phonetically.
Yes, it can.
How can it be done phonetically?
You write zh.
What does zh? How do you spell zh?
I don't know how you spell zh.
I'm pretty sure that's the print symbol.
That's a what?
The print symbol.
Right. Vermont, stop it.
No, make me. Ow.
Well,
Vermont's
Vermont
dying.
has also decided that he is going to move to LA with me and sleep on my couch.
Did you fail college?
What? No.
Did you fail college? I love how I say Vermont has decided he's going to move to LA and sleep on my couch. The first thing that Skybolt thinks is, did you fail college?
Yeah.
Not
He feels
were
so
you
bad he had to
successful
get
at
the F
college and
out.
decided to pursue your career. It was, did you fail?
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be really weird if I failed college at this exact point in time where we haven't handed everything in.
So you're saying there's a chance?
There's always a chance. You know, I hand in my theory essay, and I always do really shite on that.
Oh, you have to put an essay behind the stop motion? That sucks.
Oh yeah, we have to do tons of. We have to do tons of those. That for animation, we had to do. We had to do an essay that included things like, you know, explaining the reason behind the framing of every single shot in the film, and there were like 70 shots. Hence the reason that essay ended up being like 140 pages.
Oh my gosh.
No, you're just verbose.
Hi,
Shut
Dad.
up. Kayla's one was also about 140 pages.
Yeah, she's more verbose than you.
No, she isn't.
That's
No one's
Vermont's
more
dad. He's cool because he helps me pick on Vermont.
Shut up.
It's true.
I'll steamroll. I'm going to
He
steamroll
also
this
helps
entire
me pick on
conversation.
the boyfriend, so it's great.
What?
So I don't know if you saw that, but I posted on Twitter, hey, boyfriend said if I get X amount of likes, he'll let me name his Ford Explorer Dora, so we could have Dora the Explorer. And your dad used every single one of his Twitters to retweet that.
I remember this. I do remember this. That was really funny.
It was really funny, but it didn't work. I still call it Dora.
And I take it that he doesn't.
He hates it.
Well, I mean, you know, it's not his choice. Since when does he get a say?
I didn't get a say in what my cars was named. She came with the name.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
Why
That's
does
a
it not
different.
I kind of changed the name because it was the same car that I was in a car accident in
Oh, damn.
back in August of last year. So
There
her
are too
face
many
is
people who've been in car accidents lately.
right. So her face is a little bit messed up because we hit the vehicle head on. So her face is a little messed up. She's still drivable. She still looks good. Her face is just a little messed up. So
Just a little.
now her headlights are wonky. So I call her Derpy because her eyes are wonky, which is better than the name she came with.
What was the name she came with?
Butt Stallion.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, her name is Butt Stallion.
See, I never played the Borderlands game, so I only get the reference secondarily from the other memes.
Ow, 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 ow. Vermont is in pain. Much pain.
So we have Sky Needle and Vermont on the BananaCast. Am I correct? Yes, friend.
Yeah, it's like a summoning spell, you know. I just gotta get the engine started, and then they start showing up.
Hey, I said that I wanted to join at like 7:40, but you never answered.
And I was asleep.
It's all about messaging.
You guys woke me up.
Good.
Ugh.
So you guys see the holiday special?
No, I haven't. I've been.
Oh, you got to. It's good.
I can
it's
work
Jingle All the Way.
do this at the same time. So I should probably.
Jingle All the
probably
Way with the sad little marble pie.
It's got a lot of quality.
I have
moments.
seen that meme everywhere.
Cry.
Did that actually happen?
Yeah, it did. It's so awesome.
Oh my god, I can't believe they actually made that canon. I didn't think, like, that seems like the sort of thing which would be really funny, but I was like, okay, this is probably added in by a fan. Like,
they've already established that they could be cousins in a previous episode. It was already weird when they started setting them up in the last holiday special.
No. It's only weird for Marble Pie. It's definitely not weird for Big Mac.
That is the thing, yeah. Neither of them seem all that concerned that they, you know, it could be a shared grandparent somewhere. You know, a great grandparent. then it's
They still
okay.
need to go more in depth into that.
There's got to be enough. You got to have enough degrees of separation. You're probably fine. That's not going to compile over time and turn you into Spanish royalty or anything.
Turn you into
The characters in Awake were all pumpkins, and they turned out just fine. I said pumpkins.
They were all pumpkins.
I forgot the word for bumpkins for a second. Like, okay, cool, they're all pumpkins.
They are now pumpkins.
Well, I mean, half
Quickly
of them
go
were
rewrite.
rednecks because one of them was tomato. So there you go.
Oh god, need to go rewrite the ending to Awake to add in another spoiler that they were actually all pumpkins in the end.
Awake is already like Return of the King, where there's like 4 endings that stack up.
See, when people complain about all the endings to Return of the King, I don't get it. It's like it kind of needed all the endings, and considering that they actually cut out a lot of the endings that were in Return of the King. Because they cut out the whole thing with Frodo and the hobbits returning to the Shire to find out that Saruman had gone there and taken over.
Yeah.
And there's like a whole 3 chapters dedicated to them fighting Saruman over the Shire. And it was an awesome 3 chapters, by the way.
Because it's all of them just on their own. Like, they don't have any more help. It's them defending their home.
Exactly. It was actually really, really good because sort of, Jackson tried to get the spirit of that sequence across in the films because the reason for that scene is to illustrate just how much they've changed in comparison to the rest of their friends and family. And Jackson tried to do that through showing, them being kind of socially awkward and them dressing differently. But like in this is like a huge difference. Like the hobbits sort of just roll over, let themselves be taken over, and Frodo and Sam and Merry and Pippin arrive, and they're like, "No, fuck this shit! Pull out our fucking swords. We're going to kill some bitches."
I'm a little bit upset too that they didn't This is a minor detail, but it's hilarious. They didn't really show that Merry and Pippin are now essentially the size of a dwarf.
Yes, because of their time with the Ents, Merry and Pippin grew. And they mentioned it slightly in a deleted scene in The Two Towers, where they had Merry and Pippin. I think it was Merry realizes that Pippin is now taller than him in the middle of a scene, and he realizes that it's due to some Ent water that Pippin was drinking, so they both sprint over to the water and start drinking it. And they didn't actually...
I do remember that now.
If you have the extended edition where they put in all of the deleted scenes, it's there. They're like, "Are you taller than me? Well, I've always been taller than you." "No, you haven't." Start drinking more of the water.
Something smelled weird.
It's you.
Oh, come on!
The dog shit?
Cat.
Oh, that's even worse.
Oh, god damn. Okay, I'm just gonna go take care of this real quick. Hamilton, out! No, stop eating the cat shit!
Oh my god.
Out! Get him! I will pick you up and carry you out! Come here! Come here, stupid!
So I still haven't actually watched the season 8 finale yet with Lil Tyke. Shirley Temple.
I'm still catching up.
Yeah. I don't know why. It always takes me forever to actually finish the seasons now. It's not like the old days, that's for sure.
Because we're adults now and we have lives.
Yeah. It sucks.
Oh my god. I gotta find something to keep myself occupied for the next week.
Yeah, it's almost like a spring break now. Fall break.
Right? I'm really excited about it, but at the same time I'm kinda like, oh god. Actually, fuck it, you can eat that, I don't give a shit.
If you die, you die.
Hey, stop it. She went mert at me and it was very rude.
Yee.
Yee. Vermont is gone. Let's talk shit about him,
That's
guys.
the way it should be.
Yeah, right. You guys talk about shit about me when I leave?
No.
I don't believe you.
No.
No.
Press F for live stream. Oh my god. Oh my god, come back now. It's been too long. Damn it, Susan.
Damn it, Susan.
Okay, chat seems to be reacting that we're good now.
Vermont, however, is not good.
No, Vermont is dead. Drowning in cat shit.
New Hampshire is better.
I mean...
Yeah, but does New Hampshire have a fallout?
That's true. I mean, I guess you could kind of roll them all into Commonwealth, but it's kind of cheating. And they don't explicitly state which state the Nuka World is in. I think everyone assumes it's just in Western Massachusetts, but it might not be.
I was just about to say that they should totally do a Fallout Massachusetts, but I was like, wait.
Hold up.
They're like, it'll be like Fallout Independence Day.
Oh, we have two America Bucks from Sketchy Rivet. No shit about Vermont. New Hampshire is... Oh, yeah, you read that. Okay. I'm busy with other things right now.
Yeah. Good job, friend. All right, you guys. What do you guys want? What do you guys want to talk about?
Yeah. Feed us.
Let me tell you the ways of my people.
Oh my god, that is still hot. That is
That's what she said.
a powerful smell.
That is what she said.
I really like the Discord pony that's been designed too. I'm not sure who first drew it, but there's a lot of really cute versions of it.
Oh, okay. So somebody just Chaotic Babies asked, could Oregon be a Fallout location? So we've actually talked about this before.
We have talked about this.
Here's my theory. So when the bombs fell, they actually triggered the big one, the one that Oregon and Washington have been expecting for years now. Because we're really overdue for it. And the big one is supposed to trigger a tsunami that's going to flood everything up to Portland. Like crazy flooding, like part of the, like half the state is gone, bullshit. So that's what my theory is that the bombs triggered the big one, and then humans attempt to adapt to living underwater, but it's not like BioShock in the way that they're actually doing it well. They're doing it really badly. Like, they're still struggling because, as opposed, you know, in BioShock, I believe, like, they've adapted and mutated and everything in the way to be able to survive in that environment. They're still adapting because, in my mind, the Fallout Oregon happens maybe 100 to 150 years after the bombs fell, so they haven't had time to adjust and mutate properly.
Nice.
Some people have been able to adjust a little bit and have like new skills that kind of help, and some people are starting to grow some webbing, but they're not.
Oh,
they're still working on it.
Frank! Open the door.
That's what I thought. Funny life stories. Funny life stories.
Hello. Okay, I'm back.
I see someone mentions too, asking Vermont, your opinion of the new Undertale thing. Under whatever.
Oh, okay. Holy shit.
No, stop it. We know he's gonna get into a rant now.
Do it.
Okay,
it.
so that
Don't
was one of the. I think that might be one of the most baller moves I've ever seen a game developer do. That was fucking awesome.
Really?
Holy shit. Okay, so 24. So like, it's been like 3 days now. The Undertale Twitter account went completely black, and it was like, be back here in 24 hours. Now that's a fairly typical move. We've seen developers do that before, so everyone's like, okay, cool, we're finally getting like a reveal trailer or a title announcement or a confirmation that there's going to be a sequel to Undertale. Cool, we'll be back in 24 hours. Then toward the end of the 24-hour time span, more messages come out. A lot of them are like, we want you to fill out a survey. So people are like, okay, this is a bit weird, but whatever. The guy who created this game is kind of a weirdo. We hit the 24-hour mark, and he links to a site called Deltarune. And you click on the site, and there are some messages coming up, and they say, please download this exe file to survey. And again, this didn't strike me as weird at all, because again, this guy is really weird. Him making us download an exe file to fill out a survey is kind of in character. And so you download it, you open it, and it does give you a couple of survey questions. It does give you a thing. I'm not going to go into too many details, because people who haven't played it yet, who want to, really should go in kind of fresh on some details, because the opening is really, really good. And then it cuts into what appear into a scene from the ending of the first game, like one of the rooms, but with a different character. And then suddenly, you get control of the character and you can move around the room. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, okay. We got control of the room. There's going to be like 1 or 2 rooms to sort of set up the new story, and then it's going to hard cut to the title, and everyone's going to be hyped. This is really, don't make a trailer, just make a quick playable teaser like PT did. That's cool. But then you play a little bit more. And then 3 hours later, you are still playing. Now, I have only played about an hour of it so far, but I've seen a lot of other people have taken up to 3 hours to finish this. What appears to be a 3-hour demo for this new game that he stealth released in the middle of the day, completely for free, without any fanfare outside of a be back here in 24 hours, which I think is fucking bananas. I think that is really cool. There were points playing where I was like, is this the new game? Has he just released the sequel to this game
as an exe file?
As an exe, for free? That would be fucking awesome. But even if it's just a 3-hour demo, that shit's still cool. That is really, really cool, because that built hype. His fan base is freaking the hell out over it. That's a good way to get attention. So more developers, if you could do shit like that, that'd be cool. That'd be really, really cool.
That'd be pretty
you and I'd be friends, developers. We could be friends if you did that.
Only now, not before.
Friends?
Only now.
Friends?
Sure. You and I aren't friends, Neil.
Oh.
Oof.
Ow.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was one of those people who really, really enjoyed the first Undertale. But it was one of those games that had a lot of problems. Its first hour it took like an hour for the good writing to kick in, and it took another 5 hours for the really, really good shit to kick in, where they start fucking with mechanics. I don't know if either of you played Undertale.
Yeah, I never played it. I really don't know anything about it except for the symphonic metal thingy that L Train did, and then the dog song that's like in all these various meme SFM videos.
It's been a couple of years, so I'm just going to spoil where sort of one of the major things happens. Yeah. That is, essentially one of the major premise points of Undertale is that both you and the antagonist they recognize that you have the ability to save and reload your game, and that becomes an in-universe plot point.
Oh, that's close.
The ability to save, reload, restart, and make different choices within the game, characters become aware of that, and you become aware of that. And the main villain not only is aware of it, he can do it as well, and he can use it against you.
Interesting.
And essentially, so it's one of those things where after one of the reasons the game is so beloved is that after you hit like sort of 5 hours of play, and it starts dropping those things, and the game stops being the first 5 hours, it's a loving tribute to JRPGs and the cliches of the RPG genre, and then it just becomes this radical deconstruction of the whole thing. It opens off by telling you about. It starts off by telling you about, you get XP points to level up, and then you get to the end of the game and it talks about XP points are execution points or whatever, and it suddenly starts making you feel really shitty about killing characters because you don't actually need to kill characters, and how do characters react when their lives don't matter because they're NPCs in a video game, and everything they do can just be erased and reset, and you can change their personality by making different choices. Like, it becomes this really... It is fucking insane. And you get points like the last boss fight, where the final boss of the game will kill you, reload the... I think he brings you down to like 1 health, saves the game, kills you, then just keeps reloading and killing you and reloading and killing you.
That sounds rude.
It is. But it was a really, really clever, smart game. But I also understand why a lot of people say they didn't like it, because it takes an hour to get to the good writing, and then it takes another 5 hours to get to that. And what I really, really appreciated about the demo is that it starts with the fuckery 2 minutes in. It's kind of like, okay, you've played the first game. You know what... All of you who played the first game know what makes this good. I'm starting the fuckery right now. And it hits you really, really hard. So I think making a stronger opening was a definite improvement. It's kind of like when you try and explain to someone about Mass Effect why they should play why they should play the first Mass Effect game, but they've only played like the first hour, and they're like, you motherfucker, the first hour is so boring.
Yeah. That's great. No, it sounds like he really. It sounds like he's doing the right thing then for his fans. So that's the important thing.
Proper Vermont rant.
It sounds like Vermont.
So wait, are you pro? Or are you saying rant? But it's like you sound enthused about it though.
Oh no, I'm definitely enthused about it. But everything with Vermont is a rant if you think about it.
Okay. See, I assume rants are implicitly negative. I'd use a different term.
Not always. I rant so much that I've got to start assuming. Oh, speaking of, have we spoken about 76 yet?
No. Well, the stream opened of me bitching about how I couldn't get in the beta today.
Okay. Because we could rant. Because I just keep seeing people online talking about 76, and it is incredible.
Yeah, I'm really itching to play it now. I watched, I finally broke down and started watching the Oxhorn videos about it, and I'm like, fuck. And then Bethesda dropped all the 5 of the monster stories on Halloween, and I'm like, damn it, I really want to play.
So why can't you two get into 76 again?
Well, the beta just closed, like, literally as soon as I was finally able to get on, the server shut.
Oh.
So our issue has been... Well, originally my first issue was it took so long to download because so many people were trying to get it. So it took me a while to actually get into Bethesda.net and then get it downloaded. Then after I got it downloaded, the beta had already ended, and they were like, oh shit, we realized a bunch of people weren't able to get in for XYZ reason. So here are some additional play dates.
And I downloaded it. Sorry.
No, go ahead. You can go.
And then I downloaded it yesterday over Halloween, and I'm like, oh, that's so perfect. I'm going to get to play tomorrow. And then after being late, because my work kept me for like an extra hour and a half, I finally got home, and there was a new version. I had to download the new version for an hour and a half. So literally, it's finished at like 7:55, and I tried loading, and nope, it's already gone.
Is there a new version?
Apparently, it made me download everything all over again.
Let me go re-download. Let me go download the new version. That way, at least I have a fighting chance to be able to play it.
Yeah, so now for the ones on Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to get up hella early. Well, I don't have to, but like, or before then, and then like start downloading, you know, if I have to, an hour and a half beforehand.
I'm kind of going to have... I'm a little bit sad, because I'm not going to spend my own money getting 76. I've now just decided, fuck it, I'm not buying it with my own money. I barely have enough money as it is. But on the other hand, that means that I'm not going to have, you know, my quality Vermont rant material.
Well, and we can't play online, and that's sad. See, now I have some Fallout friends, too, that I wish I had this when I was fucking trapped in Virginia. It's like, you know, this is going to be great.
You can still play with Needle. Needle likes it when people play with her.
Ooh.
Hey, chicka bum bum. Yeah, no, it's gonna be. I'm excited. I'm more excited every day. Maybe it's just the crack, you know. It's the Fallout question. Fallout's the Mentals. It gets you hooked.
So Vermont, I don't think you were here when I decided to open up a shit show.
Oh God.
So
You're a shit show?
I told people to send me pictures and the names of their OC, and that is it, and I will write a bad fan fiction about it.
Oh, that, yeah.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's a shit show.
Yeah. So I have been sent one OC. Sketchy said she sent me an OC too, but I don't see it. Sketchy Rivet. But Sam sent me his OC, so I'm going to write a bad fan fiction about it.
Oh, maybe I'm going to send you mine and Scratchy's.
Do it.
In one picture. You have to write it about both of us.
Okay.
I wonder how that's gonna go.
That should be fun. Because it was his birthday a couple days ago. Well, actually, not a couple of days. Yeah, 2 days ago.
Twitter.
I mean, he's still around off Twitter. It was his. He turned 30 on Halloween.
Oh no! Round numbers. That's yeah.
So the Patreon, the Patreon Discord has, as it is every year, had its banner changed to say "Scratchy Ween" on it. Last time I kept it up there for like 6 months. I'm gonna try and beat my record now. Yeah.
No.
It's great because it works both ways. Hey, chicka bum bum.
Right.
So let's get you
it's gonna be like that.
OC and said that she is in the Project Horizons part of Fallout Equestria. Joke's on you, Sketchy. I've never read Project Horizons.
Yeah, but you know Somber, so you can always just, ask him.
Yeah.
I literally just asked him for the clip notes.
Quick rundown.
Yeah. So I'm like,
No. Ask him to write it.
So I think I told everybody this when Somber was actually at our panel at Everfree.
What, that Skyball shit talked him?
Yeah. And then he's like, it's not that bad. And I'm like, hi, David.
I didn't shit talk.
To be fair,
I rewatched that video. It was just light banter. It wasn't an insult.
It was light shit talk, but it was still shit talk.
To be fair, if anyone in the universe should be used to people shit talking them in conversations that they're a part of, it's Somber.
Right.
Because
nobody realizes that it's Somber.
He's a serial killer.
Right. Because on on the Post-Apoc Emporium Discord server. He's on there.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
And he's an active member of it, and people shit talk him on there in conversations that he's a part of, and he's sort of like, he is so chilled about it.
He's like, yeah, fuck that guy.
I've yet to be in a conversation with him, but Scratchy was when Scratchy was in one of the podcasts with him. He was like, no, he's like the most chilled guy I've ever met.
Yeah, he's super chill. He's a really cool dude.
He'll do your taxes.
Also, in that picture that Scratchy drew for that podcast, he drew Samba looking at your butt.
Oof.
I don't think he was looking at my butt. But I would not date Somber. He's about as old as my mom. So I would date him. He's a cool dude, and I like to talk to him, but he's about as old as my mom.
He already has like a solid dad vibe going on anyway, so.
Dude, he looks like the librarian from Buffy.
Oh my god!
I don't know Buffy.
Well, wasn't he like an English teacher?
He is
oh my
actually.
god!
Isn't he still?
That's
Dude.
awful.
So this is my favorite story. I don't know if he told this during the podcast, but he is a substitute English teacher. I think he also does history as well, and he was trying to tell the kids to write fan fictions, and he was kind of explaining that he does fan fictions and he puts them online.
Oh
and
no!
Really like them, and he didn't really go that far into it. And then somebody said, "Well, what kind of fan fictions?" Like,
Nothing.
My Little Pony. And then somebody's like, My Little Pony, and it's like, oh yeah, I do like Fallout Equestria stuff. And then one kid
Oh
yelled,
no!
Are you K-Cat?
Oh.
Are you Samba? Yeah.
At which point he's like, "Yeah, I'm Samba." Like
And so this
that must be really
like,
funny.
super excited and like trying to explain to everybody who's just like, what the fuck is Fallout Equestria?
How the hell? What age were these kids? This is like high school? How the hell do you explain it from there?
I think they were high school. I don't remember the age, to be honest.
Okay, hopefully.
So
high school.
imagine
Yeah,
that
check
must be
out
awkward
chapter
if
1.
if-
It's great. It's a great opening.
It's great.
Yeah, that must be
There's
really,
only
really
3
awkward.
rapes,
If
I promise.
that must be really, really awkward if because I've read portions of Project Horizons. I've yet to sit down and read the whole thing, but I've read a fair amount of bits and pieces of it. And it's definitely. There are definitely some parts in there that I'm not certain I'd want my students to read.
Yeah, no.
Not because they're badly written, but...
No. But, you know, him do him. That's great.
Right.
Fuck, that's funny.
That's hardcore. No, I'm not sure if I'd ever do that if I had a story that famous. Infamous, whatever.
Hey, our stories are famous.
Our stories are famous.
No,
it's
they're
all
not.
relative.
You know,
So,
they'd be famous if more
Apparently-
people listened to them.
I know,
It's-
right? You guys got to spread them. Spread that shit
So-
around.
Yeah, it's on you guys now.
I can't confirm this, but I can't confirm this, but I have heard from the boyfriend. Oh, that little kid wiping her tears. From the boyfriend, he said that he was listening to like a podcast or something,
Mm-hmm.
and then somebody actually started talking about our Wasteland Survival Guide.
Holy shit. Did he
And
say
I-
which podcast it was?
I tried to find it. I was like going through all of his history trying to find it. And he's like, yeah, I don't remember the name, but I will definitely have to look it up because he got really excited because he's like, that's my BB.
I am very tempted. I want to just send Oxhorn a super chat or something and ask him and just basically say like, huh, that's a really interesting font choice on the Wasteland Survival Guide videos you did half a year after we started a particular Wasteland Survival Guide series. Have you followed our work, Mr. Oxyhorn?
Right, it's like yeah,
Oxyhorn.
at the very least,
We could get crazy publicity by forcing him to acknowledge that, if that were true.
You should.
at at the very least, the other guys, Comic Sans, he outright acknowledged right from the start that that we were a major inspiration for him.
Oh yeah, no, Comic Sans is great. Absolutely.
Wait, what?
Which also,
he does a lot of stuff on the wiki also.
He does a lot of stuff on the wiki, and he's doing a bona fide version of the Shoddycast Storyteller series. But he's also very openly admitted that a lot of the inspiration and reasons for doing it came from our Wasteland Survival Guide. Was that you dropping something or being excited?
Excited.
Oh, okay. Right, it's actually kind of weird. I've had this once or twice before, where you see people saying, "Hey, something, you wrote this thing and it inspired me to do my own writing or to do this series or to, that's always a really eerie feeling. Like, not in a bad way. It's just like, we have that effect on people.
Yeah, you're seeing the ripple.
Yeah. It's still like it's always really, it's always an unexpected thing when I see the effect that we sometimes have on people. Do you remember, I will never forget this for the rest of my life, but I'm really, really annoyed at myself for forgetting which fan it was that said this. Also because my reaction at the time was really freaked out and surprised. The one fan who said that, who told us that our series helped him emotionally. Cancer? Yeah, when his mother had cancer and was going through chemotherapy, and that's a seriously big deal to me. I don't remember who it was, and I remember being really freaked out at the time because I was like, I don't know how to react to this. This is incredible, but holy shit.
I wanted to give that person a hug because they were.
I definitely wanted to give that person a hug. I really hope that person's mother is okay now. If I recall, he said at the time that she was in remission, but I hope everything has stayed okay. But that's that's not something.
Send that person a copy of the Wasteland Survival Guide.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Probably send them one of the quotes on the thing that I haven't announced yet that I can't talk about because it hasn't been announced yet.
Right with my face.
We'll just send a giant picture of Needle's face.
No, I'll write a signature with my face, in my.
Okay. That being said, we should absolutely make a picture which is just all four of our faces superimposed into one chimera face.
Well, I want that Four Horsemen picture, or Four Horses of the Apocalypse. I've wanted that since the very start. Because we already decided on this. It was me, Death, obviously, and then I think James was Famine, right? Because South Africa.
Why am I Famine?
I thought
you're the one who wrote
South Africa.
You wrote Hunger.
Well, I did, but that was for you show. Because I'm pretty sure Kelly ended up with Pestilence, I think, and then Needle was War, which made sense.
That makes sense.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll fight you.
That's the point.
Guys, I want this film to be finished now. I really want this film to be done now, guys.
Yeah.
Well, stop, little bitch, and finish it.
I'm doing the VFX on the last shot at the moment, but I'm doing it frame by frame, and there are 786 frames.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
There are a lot of frames. I've got to paint out the background because we didn't light it properly, so I can't color key it out in After Effects.
Oh no! So
I can't use any of the key functions.
So every shot is lighted improperly?
The characters are lit fine, but the backgrounds aren't.
Oh no.
So I'm trying. So what I'm doing now is going into every single frame, removing the background, removing some of the metal rigs that hold the characters up, and also some of the characters' eyes have blue clay on them because for their pupils we used little bits of blue clay that we roll around, but that's left little bits of residue around their entire eyes. So I'm also now going in and cleaning up their eyes.
Nice.
Maybe you
It
need
takes
to
me-
open up their eyes.
Bad beetle. I'll fight you.
Oh, good beetle.
I'll fight you with a stick.
Yeah, well, you'll lose because you're short
Oof.
Shut up.
Oof.
and you're bald.
So, yeah, but the ball looks good on me.
Yes, it does. You actually
Yeah,
pull off bald.
you pull it off.
Yeah. Bald is hot, okay?
Baldmont is hot.
Not a statement that not a sentence that people expect to hear, but it's the truth.
No,
Yeah.
I'll fight you.
You'll have to no, as in immigrating.
Oh, I thought you meant like with the person that you've been talking with. I was so proud of you for a second.
Which person have I've been talking with a lot of people, but which one are you?
I thought you said that you had like a person who like you were talking with.
No.
Oh.
Not in that way.
Oh wait, I think it's just a friend who people think that you're dating.
Yes, that would be it. Yeah.
My bad.
Oh, it's that one that you were talking about. No,
Yes!
things did not go well in that direction. Oh my god.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
Oh no, the stream's back on. I gotta be rude again.
Oh, the stream went away?
Why you gotta be so rude?
Yeah, the stream dies every 30 minutes?
Yeah, for some reason.
That's rude.
I've never figured it out. I don't have my VPN on or anything. I shouldn't be doing this.
So rude. So I went to the store today because I'm in denial that winter is happening and I want autumn to stay forever. And I bought a shit ton of like autumn scented wax melts for my room
Oh, yeah.
because I'm in denial that winter is coming.
See, I used
We're
to
in
like that
summer
too
now.
for like scenting up the for like, you know, the room and stuff. But at the same time, when you burn candles in the house, you start getting the smoke collected everywhere, and then you gotta wash
So
the
I don't
walls.
burn candles. So what I do is I buy the candle that I like and I put it in a double boiler.
Oh,
and
one
I
of those.
Melt down the wax, and then I use, I make little wax pucks, and I put them into my Scentsy.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of that.
It sounds like a lot of work, but honestly, it saves me money because Scentsy is really expensive, and I can buy a large candle for like $10.
And it releases all the smell from the wax?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Though with some of them, because candles aren't technically meant to be used that way, eventually it does start to smell burned, like old burnt smell. So I do need to chuck it, which obviously I do. I just dump it back into the candle that I had originally used it from, and then I chuck the candle once it's full.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Though apparently I bought a lot more than I thought I did, and I melted them all down into pucks and I put them into individual bags. And I realized I have a large box in my closet full of these smelly things now.
Oh no!
Right? So I'm like, okay, I'm not allowed to buy any more. And then I bought more.
Aww.
But now I'm really not allowed to buy any more. I didn't have any autumn smells, and I needed autumn smells in my life.
Yeet.
Yeet.
Oh fuck! I think I opened up Illustrator instead of Photoshop.
GG.
That keeps happening every time I open up the wrong. Yep, there it is. It didn't. Every time I open up the wrong program, it could be worse. I've had the Photoshop, the icon for Photoshop on my desktop is right next to the one for Maya. And now I don't know if anyone here has used Maya before, but it's a 3D animation package, and it's really, really system heavy. So if you accidentally click it and open it and then you just shut everything down, that whole thing is like a 10-15 minute process. Fuck Maya.
You gotta put on the Jacksepticeye now.
Speaking of Maya, should we talk about Ruby Season 6 opening?
Oh
Yes,
my god.
yes.
I was thoroughly impressed, top to bottom. As someone who did not really, I definitely didn't like Volume 4, and Volume 5 was just meh. This was a really good
the opening sequences or the opening episodes?
The opening, or just the whole seasons. I was meh.
Okay. I mean, I liked Volume 5. Volume 4 had its own problems. Holy crap, Volume 6 is looking really, really good.
Yeah, the detail and everything is like a whole level higher. It's like going from PS3 to PS4 now.
Yeah, like, I always really, really enjoy, I've been saying this for years on the podcast, but I was so happy when Ruby made the switch to Maya. That was the right choice to make. Poser was a piece of shit. And horribly out. They should have been using Maya from much earlier on, but anyway. But I've always loved how much they've improved the visual style, especially in the environments. Their grass looks fucking stunning. That was sort of the big one of the big catches for me was how good the grass looks.
It's all about the snow train, man. And snow trains win everything.
I also really like the fact that they actually made use of Crow's full scythe, instead of...
finally! I noticed that too.
This is the second time that he's used the full thing, and I don't get why. The design of Crow's scythe is king awesome. I really, really like its design when it's fully opened up. And the fact that they so rarely use it is always weird. The action scene in this wasn't quite as good as the Adam special, but it was still pretty solid. And damn, they really lent on some shipping stuff. Like that White Rose is a thing. That is definitely a thing.
That's the odds definitely increased for White Rose this season.
Yeah. I really, really enjoyed the first episode. I really loved the opening sequence, the new season intro.
Yeah, I still haven't listened to it enough times, but I do like the general feel of it. It's good.
Yeah, it especially has it's got some good foreshadowing in it.
Yes, yeah, the whole opening is nothing but foreshadowing. That's something we'll have to watch, at the very end and see how it all came.
And see if how many of our guesses were right. But you've got things like seeing some folks who are very clearly some of Ozpin's previous incarnations. That part was definitely really, really clear. The return of Neapolitan.
Yeah, finally! It's been 3 seasons?
Right? She was a really, really good character, not from a characterization standpoint, but no dialogue, but there's a lot that they could sort of show with physicality and animation that made me really, really like the character. So I'm really happy that it looks like she's going to be coming back. What else was there? The fucking thingy. The old lady.
Oh yeah, Crazy Eyes.
Okay, cool. So again, it's one of the reasons I love anime openings is that they try and give you all of these hints entirely through visuals and camera placement and so on. And so you have things like a really, really obvious one is the camera pulling through the old lady's mechanical fake eyes into Ruby's silver eyes. Okay, cool. Gee, I wonder if this old lady is going to finally teach Ruby how to use her plot device.
Yeah, exactly.
They introduced that.
Device.
Yeah, and they introduced it at the end of season 3. It was brought back up again at the end of season 6, at the end of season 5. And now it looks like they're actually going to properly address this and make it less of a plot device and more of an actual ability. So I'm really, really excited for that. Crow looks fucked up in that in the intro sequence. You know, like, yeah, they usually do draw attention to his drinking, but this time it was like really, really overt. So at the very least, we might find out why he's such an alcoholic asshole.
I think he watched Ruby or Summer Rose die. I think that's what's going to come down to. Or he thought he could have saved her and then he had to leave or something.
My theory's always been that he's the reason that she died, because of the bad luck thing.
Did you get that fixed?
Did I cover this one?
So that's always kind of been.
That's fine. Go ahead and just fix it up tomorrow then.
Okay.
That's always kind of been my theory. Is that, and I think we are finally going to get some Summer Rose explanation because I think that's related to his drinking. Also, for the record, I'm 100% on Team Crow is Ruby's real dad. I'm 100% on that team. Like,
yeah, I lean that way myself, to be honest.
To the point where the thing is, it was so obvious that I kind of hope they don't do it, because like the moment, even before you find out that, so the moment you first see the character, and then a scene later, Ruby's like, "That's my uncle." Firstly, that's my uncle. Getting over the Rooster Teeth animated adventure jokes, references. Oh, that's my uncle.
So great.
Getting past that reference there, the moment she's like that, I'm like, oh, okay, no, he's her real dad. No, that was too obvious. To be fair, there is no way you could have made it less obvious, but that's how that works. Like, okay, cool. We know plot structure. We know how this works. That's the direction you're going to go with this. And while it would be really cool, maybe don't, because everyone has figured it out at this point.
Yeah, it would be like a double fake or something.
Yeah, like what do you do? What do you do at that point when like you add in a plot point and your entire audience guesses it from moment one? Do you continue? Or do you drop it and try and write a different way?
I think you keep throwing out like opposing ideas until everyone's confused again. That's got to be the only like realistic approach.
Yeah. Like, let's get you over. Yeah, Yang's dad is definitely still the same guy that we think it is.
Even though the relationship could have been done a lot better. I'm still that's the thing I hated most about season 4, except maybe Blake, was the fact that they had so much potential to give her and Tai Yang some serious content, but
also because I'm a massive shill for Bernie, so
yeah, Bernie's always great. It was a
giving
perfect role for
him more
to be
lines
the dad. It was really clever.
Also, if we could just see his new series, that'd be really, really great. That they keep teasing that he's working on something new that he is writing, and there was like never any information on it. Like, I get that Genlock took like 3 years to get out of the original pitch and into the announcement, but still, if they could announce what he's working on, that'd be really cool.
That would be pretty cool.
Okay, like I like the rest of what Rooster Teeth is doing. Genlock looks really interesting. It looks really cool. Ruby seems like it's finally found its feet. I like Cam. Red vs. Blue has driven itself off a cliff at the moment. But like, okay, cool. Everyone's doing their cool things. Now give me Bernie back, please. Please. I just want Bernie back. That's it.
I wanted to see what they might do more with whatchamacallit, the dream show.
That one. Shit, I started watching it, but I couldn't get into it.
Damn it, what was that called? Like, the director's guy is named, like, Andrew Disney or something? Damn it, what was that called?
Crunch Time.
Crunch Time, yeah. It had an interesting sort of twist at the end, and I'm like, okay, literally, where do you go from here now?
I never got a chance to finish it, because I kind of I started watching it, and I was, that's okay, I guess. Like, it's not in the same way that I kind of had the same reaction to it that I had to Laser Team. Like, this is cool. I could watch this while being very drunk, and if I had nothing else to watch. But like, it's not going to consume a very large portion of my time and become an obsession for me. Which is kind of, that feels like it should be a minimum requirement for their shows. And I think that's enough ranting about stuff that Needle has no idea what the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah,
we should make Needle sit down at some point and just watch so she understands.
I have a whole week off.
There you go. That's what you need to do with your week off.
I have Wasteland Survival Guide to catch up on, Vermont.
Yeah, I'd much rather
because
do that.
I do my job, Vermont.
Oof.
I do my job. I just have to do my schoolwork first. I need to get this degree thing.
Nah, you don't need it. It's not important.
I would really like to get this degree thing. Big fan of having it.
Nah, it's not important.
It really is more about who you know, to be honest.
It is, but also every single job application I've found at least once a minimum degree qualification.
Yeah.
And beyond that, it's then showreels. So still busy working on the showreel part. My showreel is actually my showreel is already a lot more impressive than a lot of my peers. No offense to my peers.
Oof.
Well, the thing is,
just gonna dab on them on live stream. Like,
yeah, dabbing on them.
none of them listen to the live stream anyway. The thing is that it's a problem that I've kind of had with my university for a while, is that I get it and I don't at the same time, that there's no encouragement for students to do any film work and content creation work outside the bounds of the school. So what that means is that at the point where we are now, I've got multiple projects and series under my belt on my CV, including ones that have won awards and that have received actual critical acclaim, not just audience acclaim, and that is all on my CV. That outside of my degree is what I'm stepping out of university with from the beginning. That there's no such thing as a magic bullet. You could have the best CV in the world and shit could still go horrifyingly wrong, but it does give me a step past what a lot of my peers have, which is a shame, because a lot of the people I work with are as talented or better at this than I am, and they just don't. A lot of them just aren't doing anything with it, or aren't doing enough with it.
Interesting.
So that's my take. If any of y'all do end up listening to the podcast and you get to this segment, I'm not going to apologize. I'm just going to say, suck it.
Somebody's going to come up to you and watch next time you go into class, and they're going to be like, suck it, huh? Oh, God, you listened to it. Yep.
Yes, they sat through a multi-hour live stream to get to we're 2 hours in. The first hour didn't even have me. Which means the first hour was kind of pointless.
I know, it was just Skybolt most of the time.
So great.
So nice. So nice. So
I feel like
nice.
There's a joke in there somewhere. I'm just trying to think of the right way to phrase it.
Have you seen the Cocaine T-Rex?
What about a T-Rex?
The Cocaine T-Rex.
Cocaine T-Rex?
You haven't seen the Cocaine T-Rex?
I haven't seen the Cocaine T-Rex.
Oh my God. Hold on.
I've been busy making a film.
Well,
it's in stop motion. It's incredible. Coffee!
5 minutes. Go to Keen Office.
No bad clients. Tell your clients to go away. Tell them to pay you and fuck off. The clients must fuck off.
That is the best way of getting future work.
Yes, that is the best way of guaranteeing future work.
Here, Vermont.
Yep.
I'm gonna send it to you in your Skype.
All right. Okay, chat. I have 5 minutes left, so start dumping shit in my direction. If you have any more questions for Vermont, you have 5 minutes.
Get your most out of Vermont.
Yeah. If you want to start another Vermont rant, you're going to have to do it now because those always take around 5 minutes. The clients did not hear that. The clients aren't here yet. The clients aren't here yet, right? Okay, cool. Just double checking. Do you have any intention to do future work with the clients?
Yes.
Fuck!
Do you have any intention to eat?
I do like eating. Big fan of that.
I want clients.
That's what rat roaches are for.
Okay, Roy Mustang is asking, have I seen the new Sabrina the Teenage Witch? No, I have not, but I have had a couple of my friends telling me that I really need to go see. Oh, okay. So my dad says it sucks, but he also, is a bit weird.
I'm going to have to go with James's dad on this one, to be honest. It doesn't beat the 90s. 90s Sabrina, okay. Melissa Joan Hart. That's
you do Sabrina the Teenage Witch, you got to do it true to the comic.
There was a comic?
Go all the way back to Archie.
Sabrina was a comic? Damn.
It was a comic.
Yeah.
I actually didn't know that.
It was an Archie comic.
Huh, I was not. Oh, okay. So to be fair, Archie-related content has been put through the ringer lately.
Yeah.
Considering Riverdale.
Riverdale's better than Sabrina.
Yeah, but that's not saying much, apparently. Riverdale is, not the highest bar in the world.
Riverdale is nowhere near true to the comic.
Yeah, that I noticed.
Vermont.
Yes,
Vermont.
Needle?
Go look at the thing I just sent you.
Okay, chaotic babies, you can fuck right the hell off. And Gnome, Pokemon or Magic the Gathering? Pokemon. Obviously Pokemon. What?
Good.
Whose house do you?
Gotta catch them all.
Whose house do you? Is the no? Not right in front of my salad. Okay.
Dad, Mont, tell us a dad joke.
That's how you think something funny.
You know what's really, really funny? They actually, hang on, let me just pull the headphones out. What's really just say tell us
a dad joke.
Here's a good one. So James today is going to learn the value of hanging his motorbike jacket up when he goes into his room and find out the cat has shattered.
Oh, no! That's a good one.
No! You've got to be fucking kidding me.
That delivered. That was great.
Do you think he's going to hang his jacket up from now on?
I already cleaned that up once this office floor.
Good job, John.
Shut up.
Quality.
And it's on the inside where he wears it.
No!
And it's nice curious.
The door was fucking closed though.
Catch magic, dude.
James' dad delivers.
Which one was it?
Delivers instantly.
It was definitely Panga. It was definitely the flute.
I got $100 and says your jacket will get hung up from now on.
Okay, so we are selling a cat if anyone wants one.
I already have
Really
two.
fluffy.
Yeah, it's really fluffy. He is the fluffiest, fattest cat in the world. He is really great to cuddle. Also hates people picking him up.
You know what? Maybe you shouldn't put your shit on the ground. He won't shit all over it.
Shut up, Needle.
That's like shit.
Am I wrong?
Does the cat come with a gravity anchor? Because you guys are on the bottom side of the world.
No. I don't think so.
It's more of an Australian joke, to be honest.
I closed it.
Yeah, I watched you do it.
I said keep all the doors closed. Are you leaving it for Miriam to deal with?
I've left it for him to deal with.
Thanks. I already cleaned up one shit this morning. It leaked all over my hand. It was so gross.
Oof.
And the doors are all open
Yeah.
and everything. It doesn't want to get its feet wet.
Even if
Yeah, we'll talk about office finished this.
And now we're listening to his parents ream him. This is great.
This is exactly.
Shut up, Needle. No one likes you, Needle.
Everybody likes me. Especially your sister who thinks I live in Oregon.
Oh my god, right? She thinks that you live in Oregon. It is absolutely fantastic.
It's so cute. She's so cute.
Okay, what is next on the list of things to talk about? Or actually,
Are you going to pick up your stuff now, Vermont?
It might be time for me to sign off.
Okay, go away. Go make sure your cat didn't poop on anything else.
Probably a good idea. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, Vermont.
Goodbye.
Hashtag every pony likes Needle.
Well, that was exciting.
That was great. That made me so happy.
Yeah. We should end all of the Vermont's portions of the podcast with his parents coming in.
That was the best.
So, yeah, this is good. We lots more Wasteland survival guides, and I'm getting chunks of Confessions writing done. A few things have slowed me down, including the big project that I keep teasing, but we should be able to talk more about that soon. That's gonna be good.
I feel left out.
Yeah, it's not an EAST Corp thing.
Oh, Vermont is like, cool. My mom starting an argument in the middle of a podcast whilst knowing we're on the air was super great.
Oh, no.
And my dad was like, he's on the air. Let's not do this now. Oh, poor Vermont.
Crawling in my skin.
Poor Vermont.
Yeah. How long have we been going? Well, we're about to, when the stream's about to stop again, we're almost at the 2.5 hour mark, so.
Jeez.
Everyone bear down.
Everybody hold your butts.
Did you, have you watched Castlevania at all?
The one on Netflix?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you see the new ones?
No.
Okay.
But the one that I did watch felt like super fast and really unsatisfying.
Okay.
So I was like legit watching it with a friend of mine, and we were watching it, and I was really getting into it, and then all of a sudden it was done, and I was like, wait, what? Hold on.
Oh yeah, season 1. Yeah, it's like a mini booster season. It's really like the opening movie for a TV show. That season 2's a lot longer.
Yeah.
A lot better. It's so good. It's so good.
So nice.
And there's more. There is already confirmed to be more on the way. So I gotta buy those Blu-rays to make sure we keep getting more. Okay. Oh my gosh.
You feel so nice. You feel so nice.
So nice.
Feels so nice. That's great.
I do that to my cats sometimes.
Yeah, animals don't care. It's all about the tone of your voice. As long as you say it nice enough, they really don't care.
So, my mom's dog, her name is Flower.
Aww.
She's super cute. Flower, when she gets yelled at, she smiles.
What? What a little scumbag. What's that all about?
So, it's because it's a nervous reaction.
Interesting.
She doesn't know what to do when she's being yelled at. So she puts her head down and starts like lifting up her top lip and chomping, just going nung 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 nung, like just chomping.
Oh my gosh.
And this poor dog, like she looks so scared and sad, and it's like it's super cute, and you just like you don't know what to do because it's really cute, but at the same time this poor dog knows that she's in trouble. I figured this out really quick, that it depends on the tone of your voice.
Yes.
So I was like, "You're a good girl, Flower," and just started saying really nice things to her, but in a very assertive and dominant way. And she put her head down and like looked at me and started smiling.
Oh my gosh. It's like a chimpanzee then. It's the submissive smile.
And it was poor dog. And my sister wanted to take a video of it because she's like, "I need Flower to smile." So I started yelling at her.
Oh my gosh.
Just, "Flower, you're a good girl, Flower." And she just like starts crouching. And it's like, I feel like an asshole for doing this, but at the same time, she has a super cute reaction.
That's funny. Yeah, animals are weird. All sorts of different reactions you can get out of them.
Your cat starts nursing on noses. What the fuck?
Ew.
That's weird.
It's kind of gross. It's just slightly gross. Yeah, so that's sounds like we've all had a very busy and productive couple of weeks then, both behind the scenes and in our normal jobs. So that's been good. I wonder what Kelly is doing. Kelly is doing a lot. We're just joking around.
Probably at work.
Yeah.
Or not at work, at school.
Yeah, because he's in university now, right? Like British university.
Yeah, like British university.
He's going to like Hogwarts or some shit.
I want to go to Hogwarts.
I want to go to the what is it called? Ilvermorny? The American one.
Ilvermorny.
Ilvermorny.
Ilvermorny. I'm a puckwudgie.
Ew.
I'm a puckwudgie.
I was a Thunderbird. I remember taking that test last year with 2 years ago with the first Fantastical Beastie movie.
Yeah, I really like the way Ilvermorny works, because in Ilvermorny they don't have a set house. Basically, they have the four houses like Hogwarts, and then if the statue reacts to you, it means you're in that house. But you do have the ability to have more than one statue react to you. And if more than one statue reacts to you, you get to pick between the two houses, which one you want to be in.
Or all four, even.
Yeah, if all four react, you can pick whichever fucking one you want.
Yeah, I watched a video of some guy just doing the quick rundown of all the background info about it on a YouTube video, and it was a neat story. I like the whole setup and her leaving like Ireland and everything. It's cool.
In the first Fantastic Beasts, they actually do a little nod, like, "What, you didn't go to Hogwarts?" "No, I went to Ilvermorny." "What's an Ilvermorny?"
It's pretty great.
It's pretty great. It's a little tiny thing, but it's pretty good.
Plus New England, man. That's a nice area. That's really nice weather. Right, especially right around this time of year. Hasn't started like seriously snowing yet. It's just that nice like fall aesthetic.
Yeah. You guys do anything exciting for Halloween's?
No, I had a very boring Halloween.
I played Fallout all night.
Nice. I did part of that, and then I just kind of, I don't know, like chill. I didn't do much for the other half.
Yeah, I didn't have any kids come over, so kids don't typically come over to my apartment, just because the apartment main office itself has like a trick-or-treat thing where people can go and have a little table and basically do like a safe and sane trick-or-treat where kids just walk around in a circle and, get candy, and they don't really go door to door. They just walk around in a big circle and say trick-or-treat. So I don't really have kids come over, which is kind of nice.
I'm always ready every year because I always hate being the house that then doesn't have anything when they come, and so. But then I only get like 1 or 2 kids. I'm like, okay, whatever. I guess I got this bag of candy now.
There you go.
So,
I went and got a bunch of cheaper stuff today during my lunch. I
nice.
was actually like heavily debating not going back to work after lunch.
Yeah, just fucking leave. I wish I could have done that. Today fucking sucked. Ugh.
Yeah, it just felt like my past couple days have been dragging, but that's because I'm like, I know I'm gonna be done soon.
Yeah, I know. And I'm excited for November, too, because November I have a lot of days off, because we got Thanksgiving and all the holidays.
Noise. This is so tiny. Little baby hat. Little baby hat. I made a little baby hat.
Nice.
I have a bunch of yarn that I've been trying to get rid of, so I decided. Good morning, Chaos. So I decided to. Lost my train of thought. Friend and I are making preemie hats for preemie babies in the NICU.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. We're like, we need to get rid of this yarn because when I do move, I don't want to have a shit ton of yarn. I think that's a majority of my property right now is just yarn.
Oh. So you're just trying to empty the supply store.
Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of them. I have also been making these little hats for myself. They're like these little cat hats. They're pretty cool.
Nice.
I'm gonna sell them. Try to make a little moving money. I've been setting goals for myself because I went through a really bad depression bout where I just kind of stopped doing everything.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't care what it was. It didn't matter to me. But then I kind of kicked myself in the butt recently, and I was like, all right, I got to stop this. I got to stop feeling sorry for myself. I know what I need to do, and that is not be so idle. Just sitting around and not doing anything tends to make me very depressed. So I need to start projects and stuff.
Yeah, no, after a while, the inaction, then it starts wearing down on you. You're like, you're missing time. You're not, like, getting stuff done. I've had periods like that. Like, when I moved, when I couldn't do anything, when all my stuff was in boxes and I couldn't record or really write because, that sucked. Not being able to retreat to a study and just get stuff done when you want.
Yeah. So, I've decided I'm going to start, like, writing. I kind of sent Vermont an idea for, like, a little audio drama since we have quite a few of them stopping soon.
That's true.
So I was like, all right, I have a goofy little audio drama that has nothing to do with Pony, but I think it'd be fun. I will send you, let me send you the thing that I sent Vermont. Obviously don't post it, but...
Oh, people are buying turkeys. Yeah, no, our family we always get plenty of big turkeys. We have a deep freeze, so we usually throw like 2 or 3 in there and cook up a big like 25-pound bird, and then we have one for Christmas, and then one whenever, maybe New Year's or a few weeks later. It's just it's always nice to have. It's good. Make a whole turkey meal. We have all the fixins and stuff, too, which is always good. My parents are all Midwestern, so we have the full-on everything. Stuffing and mashed potatoes. And we don't do cranberry. We do lingonberry instead, which is really good. It's the Scandinavian berry. And green bean casserole and rolls. And I like Thanksgiving. It's always fun. Ooh, tomato puff pastry. That does sound good. Okay. Message from me.
From me.
Just your typical sitcom marriage.
Right?
Oh my gosh.
So I kind of want to do it.
Yeah, that's a clever idea.
Sometimes I see fun little ideas like that on Tumblr.
There's a lot of good raw material. That's for sure. It's quite the pantheon.
Yeah, because they're like, somebody please do this, and nobody actually does it.
No.
Because it's Tumblr. Who the fuck does anything?
Yeah. Actually, I like the construction of it. It's a very well organized site for pictures anyway. I don't think it's good for writing, but for pictures it's really good for like artists.
Yeah.
I always hate that actually when like you see someone's like timeline, you're like, oh yeah, look at all this, grab this nice fan art, and then there's just this fucking block, and it's like you're scrolling for like 30 seconds until you get to the pictures, and you're like, what the fuck is this? Same with DeviantArt. It's like, stay in your lane. We've got FinFiction and fanfiction.net and places like that for big giant block text. I don't know. It's just me.
Anybody have anything they want to talk about?
Yeah, I know. We'll probably wind down 18 minutes until the 3-hour mark. I think that's good stuff.
Okay.
Go till then.
Unless we can get on like a crazy rant again.
True. We'll see what happens. Good. Keep things mixed up. Anyway, so I'm free this weekend now, so I'm going to get my damn beta time in, which is going to be great. And then I'm all gone next week on this business trip, so that sucks. It should be easy enough, but it's like, it's just gotta
gonna play Fallout without you, bitch.
Yeah, and then it'll formally come out, and then we can really get server set up and start connecting to anyone else who's on PC Master Race and everything like that.
Speaking of DeviantArt, did you hear about the controversy surrounding DeviantArt?
Oh god, no. What happened now?
I mean, that's not surprising, but tell us what happened, Samuel Pierce.
Oh, Samuel Pierce comment. Artist work being used without permission. For what? Like DeviantArt's like their art? Like their like site promotional material, or? Because I know there was that one, there is that one artist on Twitter where Sethisto kept resharing her stuff, and
Mary?
Yeah, and wasn't just retweeting it, and that was getting frustrating.
Yeah, Mary's actually a good friend of, or my friend Selfie's girlfriend. Selfie I consider a little brother, so Mary is now under my protection, and I was about to beat Sethisto's ass.
Yeah.
You don't do that. Like, I don't know why he was doing that.
It was just so consistent. It was like you're obviously seeing him in the timeline at the same time we all are.
Right? And he was crediting other artists.
Oh, really? Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's even worse.
So anytime he posted anything else, he would credit that artist.
Oh, no.
But when he would do it with Mary's art, would not credit Mary.
It's so weird. It's like the inconsistency is what's strange.
Right? So it just got to the point where Mary was like, you will no longer post my stuff unless you're retweeting it.
Yeah, like WTF.
Yeah, like, that's a little horseshit. Load of horseshit. We love Lemmy.
Oh, wow. Some prominent artists found out their work was being sold on shirts by a third-party group without their permission. Then it was discovered that DA had ... Oh, we have other Rare Jack connoisseurs in the chat. Absolutely.
Yes. Y'all, yes.
I'm just waiting for part 2.
Right? It's like, tell us part 2.
Dang it. I hate it when the new art doesn't grab. Change the policy in their terms and conditions so that artist works could be used by DA or another third-party group without the artist's permission.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow. Yeah, DA is probably one of those where it's like, as soon as you upload it, we have all the rights to it, too. Some shit like that. And then, they hand it off to their third-party, you know, their partners. There are third-party partners. Oof, that's scummy. That is so scummy.
That is really scummy.
I'm not surprised, but you think DA of all places would be more self-aware about that particular kind of thing.
Right?
So now they're just going to farm all of the, like, free art of the internet. Like, you know, if you're explicitly getting some kind of, like, profit, like, motive off of it, that's like, come on.
Yeah, guys, if you're gonna use other artists' work, fucking credit them. Don't be a shithead.
Yeah.
Like, that's somebody else's time and effort. Which is why I really want that one guy to say, yeah, I used Trash Hand because of you guys.
Oh, yeah, no, me too, absolutely. I just want, to acknowledge us, because then that would be insane, and we'd blow up from that.
Acknowledge us, senpai!
Yeah. I actually very much enjoyed Oxhorn, discovering him from that little accident, and so, yeah. So.
You should totally message him that.
Just want some of them sweet YouTube money.
We do. That's why we utilize my friends. Because we want some of that sweet YouTube money. The Y-Bucks.
The U-Bills.
So, alright. You guys want to hear funny life story?
Okay.
So, Lucas and I went to my brother's wedding last weekend. The dress that I was wearing didn't have any pockets.
Oh, no.
And so I had Lucas carry my cash and my credit card and my ID in his wallet.
Mm-hmm.
Just because he had pockets and I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're taking pictures, right? And my youngest brother, who's 5 or 6 right now, I think. Yeah, 5 or 6.
Something like that.
Something like that. He started crying. He started getting upset about something, and we're not entirely sure what. But we were trying to take a family photo, so we had to get him to stop.
Oh no!
Right? So everybody was like, "Tristan, if you stop, I'll give you candy. Tristan, if you stop, I'll do this. Tristan, if you stop, I'll do that. Tristan, if you stop, I'll buy you V-Bucks on Fortnite." Like, just anything to get him to stop so that we could take this family photo, because we were losing daylight and the reception was outside.
Freaking Fortnite, yeah.
And then somebody yells, "Tristan, I'll give you $1 if you stop crying." Fucking Lucas runs up, pulls $1 out of his wallet, hands it to Tristan, and I'm like, "That's my money!" Tristan stuffs it in his pocket and stops crying right away.
Oh my gosh.
And then we go ahead and, we take the family photo and everything. And then afterwards, Tristan comes up to me and is like, "I'm sorry that mean man stole your money. You want it back?"
Oh my gosh.
And tries to give it back, and I'm like, "No, honey, it's fine. You can keep it. But do me a favor. Go punch Lucas where you can reach."
Oh my gosh.
He's 6.
Uh-huh.
Look, he punched him right in the crotch.
Yeah.
And Lucas is like, "What the fuck?" He said, "What the heck?" Because anytime somebody said a swear word, Tristan would be like, "Language!"
Yeah, yeah.
So he punched him, and I was like, "That's for stealing my money, you asshole." Kimmy, language.
Oh, yeah. See, that's one of those incentives you can't get in place. That the kid starts screaming, and so you pay him. That's not something you want to establish too much.
It's not, and typically he doesn't throw fits like that. Like, he's a very, very good kid.
Yeah.
He's very mama's boy. Very much loves his sister. He's a good kid. But just this one time.
That's great.
This one time, we just couldn't get him to stop crying, so Lucas gave him my money, and I'm like, what the hell? He's like, Tristan, do you want another one? Stop!
Oh my gosh.
Okay, another funny life story. So, Tristan was little when I moved out.
Mm-hmm.
He was not even a year old at the time. So he doesn't always remember me, but when I'm there, he remembers me and he knows who I am.
Mm-hmm.
And Tristan, sorry, I'm trying to get a hangnail. Tristan, was asking my second youngest brother, good night, Sketchy Rivet.
Good night, Sketchy. Thank you for the America Bucks.
Tristan was asking my second youngest brother, Samuel, who is 18 now.
Mm-hmm.
Asking, hey, why did Kimry move out? And Samuel was like, oh, well, she moved out for a very similar reason as why Juan moved out. And he ended up convincing, what are you doing?
It's a big picture.
You're a dork. He ended up convincing Tristan that we have an older brother who's older than I am named Juan.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
Oh no.
And so Xander, my third youngest brother, was in another room. He's 11. Was in another room, but he heard this entire conversation.
Oh my gosh.
And Tristan goes to Xander and is like, do you know who Juan is? And Xander was like, yeah, our older brother Juan.
Oh my gosh.
And just jumps right into it. Jumps right into it with no hesitation. And my mom heard this whole conversation going. And so she's just kind of like, oh my god, what the hell? And then Tristan is driving around with my dad and starts talking about our older brother Juan.
Oh my gosh.
And he's just like, oh, okay. And so he calls my mom and is like, who's Juan? And then my mom has to explain the whole thing, that what happened. And I'm just like, oh my god. So has 5 or 6 kids, 5 of them with very white names and 1 with a very stereotypical Hispanic name. Great.
Which one is it, though?
Juan.
Okay. That's pretty
Which
good.
one?
Which Juan?
Which one?
Which one is my brother?
Juan.
So.
It's just so.
So how long did he believe that? Is it still an ongoing game, or?
No. Not an ongoing game.
That seems like
Eventually.
a hard thing to maintain long term.
It was just like, what the heck? After hearing that story, though, I'm surprised that they didn't start calling Lucas the older brother Juan.
Oh, that would have been funny. Yeah, Lucas is my middle name.
It's actually Javier.
Lucas could bet. Yeah, that'd be funny. Cool. Well, we're about at the 3-minute mark. Last
3 hours?
Last call, anyone? Any last questions? Any last topics you want to prod us with? Go crazy.
I gotta make some of the patches for the ministries.
Yeah, we, you could probably, well, it's up to you which ones you would want to use, but I know we kind of were associated with Have BK Your Way. He did some of the confessions art, so I'm pretty sure he has a full set of ministry icons, and he probably wouldn't care.
I've seen some pretty cool ones on the actual wiki.
Yeah, I think there's some different variants people have uploaded there. I think there were his, and then there was Brazinio. He did tons of art early on for sure. Not as much lately, but, you know, it's really high volume. Well, he's the one that did the original Stable-Tech logo, so.
Mm-hmm. I gotta make more patches. I have, like, a really good program. Like, a friend of mine gave me a program. Getting the hang now still. Ah, got it. Haha! A friend of mine gave me a program that's really, really cool. You put the picture into it, and then from there you can turn it into any kind of patch that you need. You can even do like 8-bit type things, so you can make pixel art. And it's got all kinds of cool fonts and everything. And I'm just like, oh, this is so much fun. Ooh. Sky.
What?
I should make Wasteland Survival Guide laptop covers.
Oh, yeah. That would be interesting.
That'd be cool. Now I have ideas.
Yeah, absolutely. Go crazy.
I want to do more with my embroidery machine, but like, so I'm kind of pissed. The actual hoop that holds the fabric in place has a bracket on it that attaches to the machine so it can be moved around to do whatever pattern I need it to do. A screw on the bracket fell off.
Oh, no.
And I heard it fall, but I didn't realize it until I went and I looked, and the thing that I was working on was totally jacked. Like, absolutely destroyed because it moves around funny now that the bracket's not sturdy. I couldn't find that screw again, so I ended up going to the store buying E6000 and praying for the best.
Nice. That's the way to do it.
So I haven't tried it out yet, but I might try it out. I might redo the EAST Corp logo in that program that I have. Try to make it a little bit better than the original one that I did.
Yeah, no, I mean, the original was nice. Either way.
The original one was pretty nice. I had some slight issues with a little bit of gapping on it, but the program that I have should completely eliminate any of the gaps. So it should be tip niche. And if I do manage to make it a tip niche, I want to sell some at whatever next con we go to. We should start looking into cons. I don't think I put in for BabsCon yet.
That is, yeah, that seems to be our main thing in the running right now. So.
Yeah, I gotta put in for BabsCon. I totally forgot to do that. I gotta look to see if they're open yet. I don't think they're open yet, but I gotta look anyway. I gotta put in for Babs. High Roller's dead, so we can't put in for High Roller.
Yeah. Everfree? Or no?
I have to go to Everfree. I'm marrying a friend of mine.
Okay, then. That's,
So I have to go to Everfree, so we might as well put in a request.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Did we want to do MLP MSP?
What is that? Minnesota? I don't know. How big is it? Is like a decent sized con?
I think so. That and next year is our last year.
Oh yeah, naturally.
MLP MSP, BronyCon is their last year next year.
I think if we got Everfree and BabsCon, those would probably be my only two. That probably would be my limit.
I wanted to do. I think Lucas and I want to do BronyCon.
Yeah.
Or Lucas wants to do BronyCon. I don't know if I'll do an actual like panel or anything, but I would like to go at least once.
Yeah. It's worth going once just to say you were.
Right. What's another one still going? TrotCon is still going. I wish we could have gone during the Fallout time, but
yeah, that was a tricky situation. Lore question in the chat: what spells would you like to see in a Fallout Equestria story?
Spells?
Yeah, I guess like more complicated, like hexes or curse, like story plot points.
I'm not sure.
Maybe a curse where. Maybe a curse where you see everything as. I don't know either. I'm not in writing mode right now. I need music.
You see everybody clothed because that's lewd.
I was gonna say you see things like it was before the war, except so everything looks normal, but you're still moving around and it's all broken. So you're tripping around and everything looks like it should be in its place, but it's all destroyed. I don't know. I haven't. I need.
What if you take it one step? Take it one step up. You actually see ponies from before the war.
Oh yeah, like a ghost vision. That would be kind of.
Yeah, like a ghost vision, and you have like complete conversations with these people, and you think that they're real, and it's like a schizophrenic break, but they're not really schizophrenic. They're completely sane. But those people are there, but everybody thinks that they're crazy because they're like, what the fuck do you mean these people are there? Like,
interesting.
Yeah, like, they're totally sane, they're totally coherent, they see real people, like, or I guess real ponies, that are in the wasteland, but they also see the ghost ponies. So it's like this weird stark contrast in people.
Then Samuel Pierce offering Christmas art. Yeah, I mean, no one would complain about fan art. That's for sure.
Cribbums.
Telekinesis, compact horn. I'm taking crazy stuff and making spider webs.
Spider webs. Does whatever a spider web does.
Everybody knows. And giggle with the ghosties. There you go.
Giggle at the ghosties.
Oh, so yeah, people were asking about the guy next to Lauren Faust. That's the Amid Amidi guy who wrote the original article that started the whole brony thing. That's the deep lore. If you go watch the old Know Your Meme video, they briefly mention the guy, but he's the guy that wrote the Cartoon Brew article about like the death of creator-driven animation or something, where he thought it was just another hollow like My Little Pony cash grab show, and it's like he didn't even watch it, and so a whole bunch of people were mad because Lauren Faust is all the childhood shows and 90s Childs and stuff, and
so no, it actually started as a troll.
Yeah.
So they were like, why is this guy talking mad shit about My Little Pony? Like, so people started watching it, and then people started making memes. And then 4chan banned people, or not banned them, deleted posts having to do with ponies because it got so prevalent. They're just like, so many people. And that's when you get the guys, the admins are dead, or the admins are asleep post ponies, because... Classic. There was a certain time of night where they wouldn't be awake, so they wouldn't be able to block you. They wouldn't be able to remove your posts, so they would just start posting more and more ponies.
It's so great. It's so great.
Right? And then more people started to be like, why are they making all these memes? Like, what is going on? Why are all these memes? Look at all these memes. And then now, boom, we got ponies. got the fandom.
Yeah, so in a way, he's the accidental father of the brony fandom. And I've made the joke before of it's like, you think every time he sees a pony on the internet now, he thinks like, shit, what have I done?
God, watch. He's like the biggest brony now. Like, he's like, dude, the show is awesome.
That would be better. That'd be a good ending. Yeah, so Amita, the accidental father of the bronies. It's pretty great.
All right, do we want to be done?
Yeah, I think that's a good way to wrap. Everyone have a fun stream. It's a nice arc from me complaining, and then Needle, and then James showed up, and it was all nice.
I might do a needle stream. I'll have to figure out what to do during said needle stream.
Yeah, go for it. Like I said, I'll be busy, but that's fine. And then eventually we'll do another fanfic, and then eventually we'll get James Kelly on here too, and we'll have another Founders cast, a proper Founders cast at some point.
Kelly.
Oh my God, that got big.
That got
really big. Some of these vectors are massive.
Oh my God.
Anyway, so hopefully you guys all had a great chat, and we will talk to you later.